Bro Plata, where black people and white people talk nonsense. Listen, we have you on because every other episode we just talk at each other. So, you can talk as much as you want. It's fine.
All right.
As long as if Ray doesn't have to talk and doesn't have to steer the ship off the road like he usually does,
then
it's good. Yeah.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
There you go. Yeah, you can have it. Good, because we drive it straight into a volcano usually. So,
except for that's the heart, Tim, and that can never be mended. You know that. The heart always breaks.
Nah, dude, one of your girlfriends take care of that for you.
No, they usually go, well, thank you for the free meal. Have a good day, sir.
Ray is a 60-year-old man in a 30-year-old's body.
I am, yeah.
If anyone doesn't know.
Nice.
His references are like way older than they should be for someone his age.
Oh, you know.
I would love to see that fight. And I would be rooting for Greg Hardy the entire time. Anything. If you've ever wanted to see me in pain at any point that we've been hanging out, today's your day.
Ray, they see you in pain every time you do a set.
This is true.
Damn.
Yeah. So Thomas has seen it and Tim's never seen it.
No,
it was basically if Mortal Kombat was a shitty like Saturday morning cartoon. Like
yeah, exactly.
They had like they had a Native American character on there. They had they had the street tough black guy. Like they had all the stereotypes. WMAC Masters.
There it is.
It's such a.
So you're saying it doesn't hold up? Is that what you're trying to say?
It does not at all.
It doesn't look full, Ray. Let me see that glass. No, Ray, top it off.
This is like goddamn amazing.
Yeah.
No, I just want you to follow the rules. What happens if you don't follow the rules? The wheel gets you back again.
This is true.
Why don't you two fight each other?
I've been thinking that, but I didn't want to say anything.
We have talked about this
I'm still at
for
shit.
years,
I
man.
can't fight anybody right now.
I am so down. I will meet him at a weight. I don't care if I have to gain weight to fucking fight Tim, but it would mostly be like it would be a rolling match in the cage.
Pretty
like
much.
somebody would take someone down.
What's crazy is out of all of us, Tim looks like he's most likely to be the wrestling fan.
I see so many fucking guys who look like Tim Danko at AIW shows. It's not even funny. And I love I see him, I'm like, I want to buy him a shot, but it's not Tim, and I get sad.
Yeah, and this kid's going to be a star, obviously. And that's what they wanted to happen. They want him to get a big win in London. They were hoping that was going to happen. I mean, did they give him somebody they think he could beat? Well, yeah, but I mean, it's not like Vargas isn't tough. Vargas is a tough guy. And yeah, Pimblett was a big favorite. But that's what they wanted to happen. They want this kid to be one of their next big stars, especially in the lightweight division. And now he's won two fights, one by knockout, right, and one by submission. So now he's going to fight somebody tough. And that division's super stacked. So there's tons of people he could fight. Before you put me on, I'm screaming at my microphone because you didn't put me on. I'm like, she's Mexican, you racist asshole.
I don't know
Spanish, you monster. You didn't put me on because you wouldn't talk wrestling. He had I only had one fight. He had two fights, but my one fight lasted longer than his two fights combined by like a lot. I think both of his fights were inside of a minute.
And how did your fight end, Tim?
I got TKO'd in the second round. And there's a lot of guys, strikers that have just became fantastic at takedown defense. I mean, Anderson Silva was good at it. Like, Judah Santos was good at it. I mean, those are just the first two I think of, but there's been a lot that, I mean, if you're a striker like that, you have to have good takedown defense. There's been a lot of guys who have great takedown defense, and he's one of them. However, I mean, Robert Whitaker is a striker first. He's not a wrestler, and however, neither really is Cannonier. Maybe a little bit more, but I don't really expect Cannonier to fight him that way. I'm excited to see that fight, though. I don't expect Izzy to lose at all, but I like Cannonier a lot, and he's a tough guy, so I'll definitely watch that fight. But if either of us touch the other one's liver, we'll die, Ray.
Probably. That'd be fun. I want to be the first MMA death of like a true amateur, where it's like the worst fight ever. How
bad would it be if you got
MMA fight, bro?
Killed in the cage. You got killed in the cage by me.
Yes.
His liver exploded.
And with that,
now pitching for Bro Plata.
weighing a svelte 200.
They don't say weights in baseball. I'm pretty close to 300 if I'm not already there. I'm like 298. When I eat, I'm probably 300. Take a shit, 299.
You're one Chris Harvey.
Hold on. It's a little bit longer here. My plan was I was going to walk out of the laundry room. But here it is. This is the fun part.
Yes.
No, case I didn't. I drank a coffee today, but that was hours ago.
Two Joints is asking if this is now a rave.
Sure, why not?
I mean, technically.
Listen, I'm just trying to convince myself that I can have fun without alcohol. All right, so I'm trying extra hard because I can't drink. I just finished the rest of my antibiotics, and I kind of like power took like the last 3. I think like 4 in 2 days instead of 2 because I was trying to get them done. And I just skipped a couple days. So if I probably drink anything, I have a feeling I'll probably end up attempting to drink something at some point. There's tequila right here. I probably might do a tequila shot. Go ahead and intro the show, Ray. Go ahead.
I was going to say, with that, we have Bro Plata episode 156 live on YouTube's every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 Pacific. We'd like to have you on your drive home if you're in the left coast. And I am Ray Highclack. Tim Danko next to me. Thomas Pope actually on assignment at a baseball game looking at the rehabilitation of Mustard Hot Dog.
It's not rehabilitation.
It's a rehabilitation. He's trying to get his mind.
Rehabilitation would be baseball. You should be able to. Rehabilitation would be if he's hurt. He's not hurt. He's fucking up. He got sent down. Mustard fucking garbage all fucking year. Anyway, what we're talking
been trying. He had two Vienna sausages.
I've seen him run
6 months ago.
3 races. I saw him go this year. He's not there, man. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care about the game.
Married stuff. He's got things on his mind. All right.
Wife must be a bitch or husband. I don't know which way mustard flows. If I had to guess, I'd say husband. But either way, what we're talking about is a progressive field at the Cleveland Guardians games. Every game they have a hot dog race. There's a costume people there, and there's 3 hot dogs. There's mustard, hot dog with mustard, ketchup, and onion for some reason. But they had 50 races this year, 50 races. And so far, the count is 25 wins for ketchup, 25 wins for onions, 0 for mustard. Mustard has lost every single race. Mustard has. I almost said mustard has came all over the place. No, mustard lost every single race. So they did the right thing. They've lost Franmil Reyes because he wasn't hitting, and they had they couldn't wait on him anymore, so they had to DFA him and they lost him to the Cubs. It happens, but no one's job is safe, is what I'm saying, Ray. So they had to option Mustard to dropped him all the way to high A. He went from the majors to high A Lake County, and that's where Thomas is right now.
Just down the road from me, Mustard is probably getting ready to race the fish that are at Captain Stadium. Hopefully.
Is that what they do, fish? I've never been to a game there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go to the Rubber Ducks game tomorrow with my niece. I was hoping that they would send Mustard to Double-A, but they don't do a race. Race Webster and what's her name? Roberta.
I don't know. I've never actually been to an Akron baseball game.
Fun. Double-A baseball. It's fun.
Yeah.
I love going.
I would love to go. I've never been to a game.
I'm going tomorrow.
I'm probably going to be at LVT tomorrow, hanging out.
That seems worth it.
Being the sad older comic.
Yeah, they all hate you, apparently, according to you.
That was more, I think, just like me being in my own head and caring what people thought.
Oh, no shit. You do that all the time. And what do I always say to you? Stop doing that.
I know.
You've been around long enough to know better. That's the thing. At this point, you've been around long enough to know what should piss you off and what shouldn't. But I still have to tell you all the time if something should piss you off or not.
Yeah, I mean, agreed. But, sometimes you just get in your own head.
I know.
And I would need to address two joints. No. Anyway, I don't know. I just get my own shit, dude. And I hope Hot Dog gets out of his, or Mustard gets out of his thing.
But
and I have to. You also have to think, though, that's you know how, like, the veterans that go down on assignment, like injury assignment or something like that, they'll, like, buy the clubhouse dinner. Like, I have to think the shittiest one would be Mustard coming down and buying, like, the mascot's hot dogs. Like, I think that's horrible, dude. Horrible form.
It's like cannibalism. It's really weird. Like, it's
at least get bratwurst.
The thing is, the more you think about it, the weirder it gets. Like, you can't really do too deep of a dive, or it just gets weirder and creepier. Yeah, because you're talking about hot dog cannibalism, so we're gonna skip that and not talk about that. But you know what? This is the problem with Mustard. I feel. Listen, no one in their right mind has a hot dog at Progressive Field with bright yellow mustard, and that's what mustard is a bright yellow mustard. Everybody uses the dark gold colored ballpark mustard, the good mustard. Well, you're a monster. We know this. So anyway,
I like barbecue sauce on hot dogs. I'm a weird guy.
Well, you're a fuck up. All right.
I know.
You know what? My favorite is it's relish. I like or sometimes I just go if it's a good hot dog, you don't need anything.
Yeah, agreed.
And sometimes Progressive Field has good hot dogs. When we're going on the 19th, we went specifically because it is Dollar Dog Night.
Nice.
So that means we're just gonna be crushing hot dogs.
Yeah.
And I think you can get 5 at a time. So if you're gonna stand in line, you get 5 hot dogs.
Yeah. I would for Dollar Dog. Yeah, I would assume like you go all in, like you go
get the max every
5.
time. Yeah. If you're gonna stand in line, might as well get 5. Even if you don't eat it, someone else will eat it, or you get it later. Yeah, you stand in line. You don't stand in line for 1 hot dog. Stand in line, you get the max, which I think is 5. Or it was last time I went to a Dollar Dog Night as well. I wonder if Mustard will be back by then. I bet he will. That may be when he comes back. Actually, he'll probably be back this weekend. But
no, I think he'll go to Akron. I know they don't do races, but he'll make an appearance.
I'd like to see him there tomorrow.
And then maybe he'll go to Indianapolis. Who's the minor league or the trip? Columbus. Probably go to Columbus. And
we have all our top 4 minor league teams are all in the state now. So because since they made them high A, Lake County high A. It used to be Lynchburg, Virginia, but they're low A now. Anyway, what I was going to say. Oh, so Thomas is doing something for the radio station?
He is. Yeah, he's doing. He's
going to do something for us?
I'm hoping we can actually use some of the video or audio. That'd be kind of fun. Get his interview when he comes on because he said he's going to be on. So I assume he's probably ducking after whatever they do with Mustard. As soon as that happens, he's probably bouncing, or he might stay. Who knows?
This is something that when they announced it yesterday, they had an official press release.
They did
that they said they were optioning Mustard to high A Lake County, For Guardians fans that are aware of the hot dog races, it's hilarious. Like I laughed so hard when I saw they did it. I don't know if it's funny to anyone else. Probably not. But it's definitely funny to Guardians fans, especially if you've been to games. Like I said, I've seen Mustard lose multiple times this year, and I'm getting sick of it.
It's my favorite's always, and you got to experience it, which was awesome. The Great Pittsburgh Pierogi Race, which has always been like.
I enjoyed it very much. It was cool.
Yeah. For decades they've been
and I fucking
doing
love pierogies. I should have ate some pierogies there. But I would like to see someday in Milwaukee. Is it Milwaukee? No, it's Milwaukee. They do the Frankfurt or what is it?
It's bratwurst or
bratwurst race, and then in Washington they do the President's Race, right?
Yes.
Yeah, those would be fun to see. I mean, listen, like now when I go, I see the hot dog race so many times. I'm like, all right, hot dog race. What they used to do is they used to give each hot dog a section, and if your hot dog won, that section won a prize or whatever. But now they just already have the section picked out. They're like, oh hey, you don't tell you. What I don't know if there was fights starting or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it'd be pretty fun. I don't know. They used to be like, hey, ketchup is this section, mustard's this section, onion is this section, and 2 sections to see that they didn't win a fixed race. So I wonder if they were planning this all year. They're just like, hey, let's just have mustard fucking just tank it all fucking
probably.
Year. And then
you gotta have a wrestling angle every once in a while.
Oh, it obviously is. If you have a fixed race, I mean, that's who does it better than wrestling? They know how to do it. So I mean, yeah, pretty much. I think like this may have been. I don't know if they thought, hey, we're gonna send them down, but we're like, hey, let's just have them lose for a while and see if anyone gives a fuck.
Fucking Pulse. I was actually, while Tim was talking, I was looking that exact answer up. It was a Pittsburgh Pirate, by the way, that hit the girl in the the bratwurst or whatever they do in Milwaukee, and it was Randall Simon. I remember watching Randall Simon. He was a home run hitter for us for a hot minute. Kind of wore out his welcome after a while. I think he played first base. And
after he started whacking girls with baseball bats, sure.
Yeah, he didn't last long after that. But I was watching that game, and I remember, I think it was Lanny Ferteri, legendary Pirates announcer. He was like, ladies and gentlemen, Randall Simon has apparently injured one of the. It was, they come back from commercial to that. You're like,
that's almost as good as the Tom Brenneman. I'm sorry, everybody.
Yeah.
As Castellanos hits one into the upper deck.
Yes. I want to apologize to my family, and this is swung on and hit deep. This will be a home run. My career is over, everybody.
To this day, I feel 0% sorry for Tom Brenneman.
No, yeah,
because
Mike.
No one says that if they don't have like some disdain. Like that's not something you say ever. Yeah, like that.
Yeah,
not like that. You don't. No.
But
I mean, I can see you saying it, but it would be
no.
dumb.
Well, I wouldn't speak on a hot mic though. Like. That's the thing. Like,
well, you're at work. You wouldn't say that at work, right? To anyone. I wouldn't think so.
Maybe to my boss, because he's kind of a weird guy like that, where I can say like that off-color shit to him, and he'll actually laugh. It's weird.
It's not okay.
But no, yeah, I would never. I was taught. Thomas can tell you too. We were taught that if you're in front of a microphone, treat that thing like it's on. Like it's on at all times. So like once
Tom Brenneman's been around for a long time. He fucking knows that.
Yeah. He can say that in the bathroom. I don't care if he says it while he's taking a shit. Like if he's just reading, I gotta go to San Francisco, capital of the world. Like that's cool. I understand.
That's not cool. It's fucking like, don't say it.
Nobody can hear you. You're having your own thoughts. It's not like anybody can walk in on you with a locked door. It's fine.
You think that.
But like.
So you find out the bathroom's all mic'd up. Dude, I heard that Tom goes in between the 4th and 5th inning every game and just shouts racial slurs in the bathroom. You gotta mic that thing up, man.
If not even to put it out on air, just for our amusement. Like I think.
We're gonna play it at the Christmas party.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Tom. Remember that?
Remember that? Yeah. Philadelphia, 2012. Yeah. Actually, it's kind of funny. The bathroom attendant I heard go, fucking A right, Tom, in Boston.
I bet it's probably true. You tell him. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you tell him, brother.
Oh. Well, anyway, what we're trying to say is don't beat up pierogies.
No, it was a sausage.
Or don't beat up don't either, really.
Yeah. Well, it's healthy for the prostate, at least. I would say, like, a personal one, go ahead.
Not like that. Not like that, though. Not with a baseball bat. That's dangerous.
Some people are into weird shit, dude.
Anyway, also Mustard needs to get his act together. All right, so moving on. I had mice in the house, and I called this guy I know who is a pest control guy, and he basically told me to fuck off. Yeah, you told me to fuck me off. Fuck off.
No.
You're like, get traps. That's what you did.
I was telling you where to look for entry points too, sir. You have to think about that shit. They're getting in somewhere.
I looked, and it wasn't there. We did find where it was, but it wasn't the air conditioner.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. You found it. So
we found it. We taped it up. It's fine. It was just like some sort of vent that had a cover on it in the outside that was fine forever, but somebody power washed the house recently and it came off. We didn't realize. So that's probably what it was. I don't know how many were in here. We got rid of. We got them. We got 2 of them. My cats did a pretty good, decent job. Not too bad. Bieber had one in his mouth, and I tried to get it, but then he dropped it and it took off. And and then we kicked one outside, and I don't know. I was playing. I didn't see the first time I saw it was I was down here playing PlayStation, and the cats were just around the second chair. I'm like, what are they doing? I see a mouse run out. And then they went after it and it went under the chair. And I feel like it was probably under this chair for at least an episode or 2 when I was doing it. And like the next day, I don't know if it was that one or another one. I don't know if there's 1 or 2 because it could have absolutely got up the stairs. A railing on the side could have got up the stairs.
Yeah.
So
they can jump pretty high.
So man, if that little thing could have jumped up to a step, it would have been creepy because it's pretty tall.
It can. Yeah, it can jump up steps.
It's not very big.
And if it's carpeted, it has foothold. So, yeah. I mean.
Okay. I guess it could climb like that. Anyway, there was one upstairs, and the cat was just staring under the smaller couch. I'm like, what is she? I'm like, oh, there's a mouse under there. So I picked it up, and then she chased it under the other couch, and I spent about 3 hours watching TV with a mouse under me because I didn't feel like picking them. Anyway, but we ended up getting them on Saturday, I think.
Good. Yeah, I like hearing that. Because when you texted me, the first thing I thought was maybe the AC sealant finally cracked.
No, we found. I mean, we haven't. Well, one time my mother found one in the toilet. We didn't see it any other time. Just like all of a sudden, there's just this one in the toilet. Yeah, we didn't see it before that. It just happened to be. This was before we had cats. Just happened to be in the toilet. So I don't know what the hell happened there. Here I was hearing a cradle and she was spoon. What was I gonna say? Oh, anyway, we got him. We got him Saturday when there was like 8, 9-year-old girls here for my niece's birthday party.
That's even better. That's hilarious.
Well, they were outside swimming. They weren't in the house much, but no, but they did decide it'd be funny to pelt my brother and I with water balloons.
Nice.
So I sent my brother on the roof with a bucket of ice cold water.
Yes.
And then they were all taking a picture, and then he dumped on them.
Sweet vengeance. That's amazing.
It was good. It was good. It worked out well. At first, I was boiling water, but then they told me that was a little too far. It was a proportional response. What are you doing? I'm boiling piss. So I'm gonna get those bitches back.
Must get revenge.
I apologize. They're good kids. All right. I didn't mean to use the B word. I was just joking. It was all in good fun. But I don't have the video. Well, I wouldn't show it anyway because there's a bunch of strangers' kids on it. But it's it was good. My brother. I'm like, dude, can you get on the roof? He's like, yeah, I think so. So yeah, it was pretty funny.
You made it better
on it. Yeah. But some of them were still swimming, so they were already wet. But the water was pretty cold. It was a lot colder than the water in the pool. Yeah, so
there's nothing like, and it's not even that. It's I don't know. As I got older, torturing like my younger cousins like with their brothers made me feel good. I
I
don't
don't
know
know about
why.
torturing. It wasn't torturing. It was
but
payback.
I'm talking about, but if they do something, then all of a sudden you're like flipping them into the pool and slapping their phone out of their hand, kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Those are fun things to
As
do.
long as you don't get their stuff wet.
Yeah, we made sure the phone wasn't.
Yeah.
The wallet and everything else, we really didn't give a shit.
That
But we were in our 30s, by the way.
I missed it. I ran away from them like halfway around the house, but then I got tired and they got me.
Ran. I'm
I did.
I'm gonna say briskly.
Well,
walked.
it's my version of run. Like no, there's a hop, step, and everything. A little up and down, everything. Yeah, I was very tired afterwards. That's why I wanted to get them back because I was very angry they made me run. But some of them were already dressed and like ready to go, and my sister-in-law is like, "Well, some of them are dressed," and my brother's like, "You play with fire, you're gonna get
Yep.
burned."
That's the right response. Like, especially like if it's your daughter. Like, you don't you can't have her get something on you. You need to go higher. Like, my old man, if we would scare him, his revenge was he would sneak into the bathroom with a cold cup of water while you just have the most lovely shower running down on your head. And he was 6'6", so all he had to do was just stick his hand out in most showers and just dumped cold water on top of our heads. And I'm not talking like kids glass. I'm talking like
Beer stein.
Yeah, sort of like that size shit just on top of you that was just freezing cold water. Oh, that brings back memories. I still do that to girlfriends every once in a while. I'll fuck with them and do that.
That's why you don't have a girlfriend. There you go. Well, it's one of many reasons.
They learn to move at some point. They see me coming.
Yeah, move out of the state. Move away from Raymond. So, according to Facebook, I didn't talk to him about it, but apparently our friend Tim Wolf, his girlfriend broke up with him because of a joke he told. I need to know the joke. You know what the joke is? I don't know what the joke was.
Yeah, it's technically he told it to me. What was it? Thursday. I saw him at shout out to John Armstrong and Dave Flint. Love those dudes. Go check out their comedy. They're funny fucking people. But yeah, he told me it was like a rape joke. That was like a pro rape joke, or not a pro rape joke, but like a strong woman rape joke kind of thing. You'd have to ask him what the joke was, but yeah, he told me the story, and I'm just like, what? Over a joke? Like, that's a person I never want to hang around with.
Well, also, like, has she never seen Tim's comedy? Like, that might be the worst one, but I feel like all his other jokes were kind of just would be building up to it. It's not like that was if that was the first joke he ever told, that'd be one thing. But if you like knew him and heard all the other jokes he's done, it would be building up to that.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be like it was out of nowhere.
No.
That may be the apex, but it wasn't out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's the crescendo. Like,
yeah, the crescendo. That's right.
that's the conductor just going, oh, and then it's fucking over. Like, it should be with Tim Wolf. Like, I love Tim Wolf, dude. I want him on the podcast bad. Like, I was
gonna get a hold of him for today. I don't know if he's doing anything.
But yeah, it's hit him up. See what he's doing. He's probably I don't know what he's doing today. Hey, John, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Thank you all for being here. By the way, this is Bro Plata. We're getting off to a kind of a slow start, but we do have some stuff.
I feel
we
like
talked about.
I got all kinds of shit.
I know, me too.
Going on.
But yeah, I'm happy that everybody's here. Thank you guys as always. It's not abuse. It's funny. It's funny. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Give us a like. Give us a subscribe if you're a new person from themmaholes.com. Love those people. Love Maz and JBM. Those guys are going to be watching, obviously, Dana White's Contender Series, but we are going to be talking about the events of this weekend.
I just did. We fucking poured water on small girls, and I killed some mice.
That's awesome.
But
I'm talking about this bang ass card we had fucking this weekend. Like Kamaru Usman's little brother looks like a savage. That's not fun for the heavyweight division now.
I'm not sold on him yet, but
I agree.
At all. But I mean, listen, there's guys in the division he can beat, and he'll probably get a few of them 1st.
Mhm.
You know, that's fine. And that's fine. He's tough. He can knock people out. That's fine.
He's only had 6 fights though. I think he's like what 4. Like
oh
4
no,
or
yeah,
something?
no, yeah. I mean, it makes sense that I'm not sold on him yet.
Yeah. He's
Terrence
gotta prove
McKinney
himself.
looked great again. I really hope they let him fight Patty Pimblett. They're not going to, but I really hope they do.
He called him out too. So
Yeah, I know he's had like 3 wins. So does Patty, but I don't think they're ready for Patty to get beat yet. I'm not saying he can't beat McKinney.
Come on.
But- They're not. No, they're not.
You just
They're
don't
not
like
gonna-
you're
I
racist
will-
against
you know
the
what?
Irish.
Uh,
You're racist against the Irish, okay?
Number one, he's English.
Whatever.
So
Same
you can
thing.
shut
Same
up.
form of white people.
It's not though.
How racism?
It's not even. They're not even. That's not even. They're not even British. They're not even in Great Britain. They're not even in the UK.
Northern Ireland is.
Yeah, but not his Ireland.
True.
Or that. Well, you said Ireland. You didn't say Northern Ireland. You said Ireland. He's not Irish. He's British. Shh, you suck. Anyway, I'll be very surprised if they get him McKinney, but I hope they do because I would love to see that fight. It'd be great. I'll be very surprised if they give him that. He probably will give him someone who just won the Contender Series by a unanimous decision that was close or something like that. I did watch the Contender Series from last week. The fights were pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like doing watch-alongs. I mean, I'm almost guaranteed we will do them again, but I just
Not in the mood.
Well, we didn't do well enough on the last one for me to want to do another one
True.
right away. Like if we had 1,000 views, we would have probably done a few more by now. But
Oh yeah.
we didn't. Like we've got just as many views as we get on other videos. So no,
No,
won't do
we're live, sir.
this is pre-recorded. Yeah,
God damn it.
we recorded this back in 2017.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. We just got back from licking toilets and making out with randos.
Yeah.
Well, you could do that back in 2017. It feels like that, right? It feels like we could just back in the day we could have just do whatever the fuck we want and not get sick, huh? Feels that way compared to now.
I mean, yeah, especially gay sex was a lot safer.
Oh, by the way, it seems you were right about. Okay, so when you first told me monkeypox is like mostly gay people getting monkeypox,
Hold on.
I'm like Ray's making this up because Ray's a homophobe or something. He's just the worst.
Whoa. Tim, before you finish the statement, I'm gonna turn my headphones up. You're pretty loud in my headphones, so am I. But like, I can hear my air conditioners through my microphone this loud. It's kind of annoying, but at the same time, I just wanna hear in these headphones loud and clear. What am I?
You relayed information correctly. It wasn't.
All right,
this
Jen
wasn't like
Psaki.
an opinion. This is just you relaying information correctly. And yeah. And I looked it up. And I'm like, oh, that's true. And then John Oliver did a thing about it, and it is true. Not everyone, but it is right now. Right now,
It's
is
the
predominantly.
majority of it. It started
And
at
that's, and that's probably why they fucked it up so far.
well, I mean, here,
Like we've had vaccines for it. Like
yeah, but when you're doing like 5-man parties, it's like, what the fuck, dude?
I don't know. Well, we had a bunch of stockpiled in like Denmark, but we didn't like decide to get it right away. I don't know. Great quality for 2017. That's true. Yeah. Speaking of that countdown video I made, I didn't really like. Okay, I need to redo one. I'll turn it sideways. I didn't realize. I thought I would just black it out on the sides.
Nope.
And play it in the middle. Well, now I know. I didn't know that before. Now I do.
But yeah, like
So that's a one-off. That was a good countdown, though. I thought.
no, you should do different things for it as well.
Well, maybe I'll start making new. I don't know if I have it in me to do every week, but when I'm feeling, I don't know how I am. Sometimes I'm up to it. Like today, I was up to it. Right, I did some stuff.
He's on
today.
assignment for his real job, sir.
Yeah.
We covered that already.
It's true. We did. We had a whole thing about mustard.
Mm-hmm.
Then oh yeah, but so maybe I'll do some more. But sometimes I'm in the mood for it. Sometimes I'm not. And yeah, I'll do another one or something.
Yeah,
when I feel like it.
I
I'll
enjoyed
turn
that.
Sideways. I'll turn it sideways.
Hot, no pun intended. Hot dog selfie. Hot dog selfie.
I gotcha. Yeah. thing is, I did have it the other way, but the cat kept knocking it over, so I had to go in the bathroom, and I didn't think it was written.
Oh.
So
Lame.
anyway,
Oh,
where were we? Oh yeah, fights. Yeah, some fights out. Listen, Jamal Hill did good for him. Got a good knockout there in a fight that I don't think he was winning. It was close, but I don't think it was winning. Santos looked a lot better than I thought he would. I thought Hall might kick the shit out of him. Not what happened at all. Did finish him, but he definitely didn't kick the shit out of him.
No.
Santos looked really good for a long time. I really wanted Santos to knock Jamal Hill out so we could call this episode Knocking Out That Hill. You have a good old Kate Bush themed thumbnail. Stranger Things fonts. It would have been great.
Yes. Yeah, I would have gone all out, made somebody what's the woman's name? The witch or whatever her name is in the new one.
What?
Do you watch Stranger Things?
Yes.
Who's like the main baddie right now?
Vecna?
That's it. I would have made somebody Vecna.
Vecna's a man, though. That's why you're confusing me.
Oh. I thought it was a witch, like a woman.
No, it's a man. Vecna's a man.
Oh, okay. All right.
He was a human man originally.
Human man.
Was. Or is. It's a whole thing. You gotta watch it.
If
you haven't watched
number one or whatever.
You need to get what? I doubt there's not that much better TV on, really, Ray. Stranger Things is kind of great. There's things you're watching in front of it that you shouldn't be. Is what I'm trying to say.
I watched me some what's his name? Bill Maher. I watched
that's what you're watching instead of Stranger Things is Bill Maher.
Yeah, I like Bill Maher.
Can't watch Stranger Things. Got more Bill Maher to catch up on.
I do, and a stand-up.
He has one episode a week.
I know, but sometimes I like to watch New Rules from past because they're pretty funny to look back on.
What was the show he had back in the day?
Politically Incorrect.
Yeah, Politically Incorrect. Yeah, that one. Watching that shit too. What is this? Is this you? Oh, this is Tim. Sorry. I'm now texting somebody.
It's okay. I'm not putting that up, Pulse. Love you, but we're not going to talk about that.
What he said?
Talking about the Trump raid. I'm not.
We're not going to.
No, maybe.
I don't know much.
Show.
I don't know much about it, honestly. I just found out today it happened.
Yeah, I find it kind of fucked up, but that's just me.
My favorite thing was the comedian from Pittsburgh, Tim Ross, had a tweet. It said, "Twitter, please unblock him for just tonight." That would have been great. Just live tweeting his raid.
Yeah, they're in the bedroom, my lovely bedroom with so many gold laced walls. It's amazing. Can't do a good Trump. I wish I could.
Why?
Just because.
I'd make you stop doing. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it anymore.
You do prank calls to liberals. That'd be kind of fun.
No, call conservatives. They're like, oh my god,
that too. Out. No, that would be one of the big ones. But I do have a Bill Maher clip if you'd like to see it, or would you like to talk more fights?
I do not want to, ever.
It's actually pretty funny.
Fine, play it.
All right, hold on. I'm getting it from the messages that I sent.
I will say this, Pulse. It's been 2 weeks, but I do have the definitive list of the greatest one-hit wonders of all time. We'll get to.
Okay.
Play this, and we're gonna talk about fights because that's what Ray wants now. He wants us to talk about fights at the beginning.
We hook them, and then we wow them with our bullshit.
We took half an hour. We took half an hour to talk about mustard.
This is true. Oh, I didn't do what I wanted. Why? Screw it. I'll wait till Thomas gets here. It's about Deshaun. It's a Deshaun Watson joke that he talks about.
Don't be talking shit about my quarterback.
Yeah.
I'll talk about that briefly. So, NFL set the system, and then they're like, fuck our system. It didn't work the way we wanted it to. Let's get an independent judge to look at this case. They did. She looked at it. She gave him 6 games. She's like, no, well, that's not what we wanted, so let's do something else. All right, you dicks. All right. So now it's Goodell's going to do it, or he's going to pick. He can pick whoever he wants. So he's going to vet somebody who hates him. and he's going to have that person make the decision. But the thing after that, then they're going to appeal that and go to federal court. So it's going to be a whole fucking thing. And after his 6 games, he's probably going to play 7th or whatever while they're in federal court. It's going to be a whole clusterfuck, man. Just give him 2 extra games and that be it, man. Give him 8, we'll be done. Anything over that, they probably. I mean, I think if they gave him 2 more, they wouldn't appeal it.
Probably
More than that, I think they would. I think more they wouldn't appeal it. So this fucking add 2 on half the season, and that's it. Let's fucking get over with.
Yeah, I don't have a really dog in
the NFL
fight.
PA has already got the Roethlisberger verdict in their back pocket before precedent. They already said that. Yeah, of course they do, though. Of course they do.
Yeah.
And Kraft and all this shit. Yeah, no one's ever gotten this kind of suspension before. So yeah, precedents, man. The precedents are in Deshaun Watson's favor. That's why the judge gave him 6 games.
I mean, again, it's not a good look for the Browns. So
Don't care anymore. I just want to win. I mean, listen, it's not great. You're right. It's not great. Geez, all you guys care about is Thomas. We fired him. All right. He's done.
This is news to me, son. I was not in the vote for that. Where this is democracy. It's not an autocracy.
No, this is a dictatorship.
Tim running around like Vladimir Putin over here, just giving jobs willy-nilly to his friends.
I was going to call it constitutional monarchy is what this is.
No,
we got a couple clerics that run shit. I'll be back. No, last year he had a family issue, and this week he's working. So hopefully he'll be back later.
He's getting paid to do something. We don't pay him. He does this for the love of the game, which is.
I was really hoping he was doing this for us.
I know. Nope, he's
just molesting in Mascot in Lake County.
Yes. Go ahead. Possibly nibbling on the bun. It happens.
You know what I want now? Hot dogs.
I'm good.
Like several hot dogs.
I had hot dogs today for lunch, so I'm like,
hot dogs. One of those? Did you? All right. Well, it's one of those things.
Cheats and it's cheap.
I just get sandwiches at Cheats. Usually, can't fuck up cold cuts. I don't really trust them with anything else. Although one time I got tomatoes and they were suspect. They were not good tomatoes.
Probably. And
I haven't gotten tomatoes since because
I get anything bad from there because I know anything good's probably never been touched.
What was I gonna say? Oh, hot dogs. It's one of those things that I'm like, hey, it's shitty cuts of meat. Like how much better can one hot dog be from the next? But it can be.
Yeah, there's quality.
Definitely can be.
There's quality to it.
Sugardale has a good hot dog. All right, and then that's who sponsors the hot dog races, and that's going to be who's going to be sponsoring the Dollar Dog Night when I eat 14 hot dogs.
Woo! Need to keep count.
I'm not going to try to make it a thing, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to go hungry. I'm going to go to the game hungry, and then I'm going to eat until I'm not hungry anymore. So probably eat at least 5.
You'll just, as you're getting them, you're just like, I'm going hungry.
I don't mind stealing prayer. Anyway, where were we?
Miles of decadence.
All right, anyway, moving on. Fights.
Jamal Hill, though, yeah,
it was good.
I think he was losing that
I do
fight.
Too. I do too.
But when he got the knockout, that was impressive. That was like, wow, okay. At least he's got some heart to him, and came back from a pretty bad situation.
Right. So. Also, I mean, that's really kind of the perfect situation for. I mean, I know he didn't go out and hoping that he was kind of losing the fight and then coming back. No one wants that to happen. But it was in the long run. It's actually good that he was through some adversity because for a while there, last handful of fights, he hasn't been. So he's cracked the top 10 and he's trying to go up there. It was fixed. Okay, whatever. What was I gonna say? Oh, no, it was good. He had to go through some adversity and come back, and that's what he needs when he's going to fight these upper echelon dudes. Is he needed to face some adversity? It actually kind of worked out perfect for him. It was fixed. Okay, it wasn't, but okay. Moving on.
I got Pulse has a question for us.
Okay.
The Usman boys versus the Island boys, but the Island boys get to fight with sticks. Who would win?
What kind of sticks?
Yeah, what kind of sticks? We
How
talking
long?
like
And how long are the sticks?
that is a good question. Is it like Shredder's staff from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, are we talking like the what do they call it? The switch that your dad beat you with, like that thing?
Yes.
But in the tree, because that's not going to be enough. Are we talking like Louisville Sluggers?
Possibly. Ooh, it's from a tree. So the switches basically.
No, that's not enough.
No.
Mm-mm.
Especially since both guys have wrestling to them, like
Yeah.
it's well,
Yeah, no, it's not enough.
Muhammad alone could just take both of them out. Kamaru just has to come in and like be the hype man for it. I think
that's true. Anyway, both Island boys could not beat either of them with sticks. You'd have to give them, I think, deadly weapons. Even if they were swinging baseball bats. Okay, baseball bats. Okay. Well, this is the thing. They swing. They would just charge them, and they maybe get one good swing off at it, but they'd have to hit them flush to really fuck them up, right? So even if they hit them a little bit, they'd take them down, then it's over, right? They take the bat from them, then they beat the hell out of them. So even with baseball bats, no, I don't think so, unless they got – because they're coming in, right? They know they're going to swing the bat. It's not like they're going to get a drop on them, right? So this is like a fight, right? It's not like they're going in an alley and going up behind them and hitting in the head with a baseball bat. So they know it's coming. So there's no way they're going to be able to get a good swing off.
See, here's the thing.
No way.
Here's my
also, have they ever swung baseball bats?
Possibly. Testing. The Golden Snitch was in the building that night, so I'm going to say yes, he was.
Who
not
talking
on
about?
steroids. Talking about Muhammad Usman or Jamal Hill, maybe. I don't know who he's talking about. But
Josh Quinlan got popped again. Good for him.
I saw that.
When I read more, number one, the problem with that is the fact that he got signed anyway.
Yeah.
They just made him do a suspension and still signed him after his Contender Series win when he was on steroids. They still signed him.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it doesn't look good at all, and it's fucking terrible. And also, he beat a dude we like.
Well, I was about to say it's a personal thing for me, more than anything.
Fucked up. Yeah, it's
like I love Logan Urban, and the fact that this motherfucker like got in with and pissed hot, and it wasn't a no contest. Mm-hmm. Like to me, or what? No, it was
a no contest. Yeah, but they still gets
fucking signed. Like, go fuck your mother, dude.
Yeah,
like,
fucked up. That's pretty fucked up. No matter who it was, it's still fucked up. They did that. It just doesn't look good. It's not a good look.
No.
I mean, he did serve a suspension, but they pushed his fight from last week to this week. But it turns out, the level that whatever it was that was in his either his blood or his urine or whatever this was so minuscule that it was from the first. They think it was from the first time he popped. That popped up because of the weight cut, because he did have 14 clean pisses from USADA in his suspension. So they think it's because of the weight cut. Sometimes it's actually from. So that's fine. But the only problem. So I don't think he actually did steroids again. What I think. But the problem is that he even got fucking signed.
Yeah. Yeah, agree.
So I think who's he fighting? Jason Wynn. I hope he beats the fuck out of this guy.
Yeah, I want a body bag.
No, honestly, well, listen, I'm more mad at the UFC for fucking signing him. That's who I'm most mad at.
Yeah, me too, dude.
Why the fuck? I didn't know they signed him till you sent me that he popped again. He didn't pop again, but that's the point. The point that they fucking signed him. They didn't make him get another Contender Series fight. They didn't. They just said, well, okay, but you can't fight for 9 months, but we're still gonna sign you. Man, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's
fucking huge, dude. Because it's like,
what does that say? What does that say to everybody?
Yeah, I mean, it's business.
It's telling everybody if you have a Contender Series fight coming up, that's your one shot. Fucking cheat to get it. Fucking cheat, and if you get popped, no consequences. A suspension, but you'll still get signed. That's oh my gosh, they do shit. Sometimes it pisses me off.
Agreed.
That's one of them. That's one of them. That's one of
You're not going to find, again, you're not going to find a guy who is sympathetic with Josh Quinlan right now in this fucking room because of the fact
or anywhere
that like the motherfucker fucked over one of my friends. Like, go fuck your mother, dude. Like, I hate
that makes it worse. But even if even if we didn't know the guy he fought, still.
Yeah,
Still
but I
fucked
wouldn't
up.
feel the way I do. I'd be
I'm
like,
still
it's just
pissed.
another jagoff that got fucking popped for steroids. Meanwhile, he kind of crushed the fucking dreams of a kid that was working his ass off and was fighting people, and you got to fucking have help. Like, fuck off, douchebag. Like, what if you ain't big, then fuck off. Like, go to a different weight class. Don't fucking take steroids so you can be with the big boys and think you're gonna fucking do something about it. Like, it's fuck Josh Quinlan, dude. Fuck his, and he's banned from this podcast. By the way, I'm officially banning. We'll never have Josh Quinlan on this.
Just because
show.
you said that, I'm gonna aggressively try to get him.
Okay,
on.
do it, and I will fucking cuss him out on behalf of Logan Urban because I love that boy and he fucked over a good kid. Like,
yeah,
you want to be a piece of shit.
Yeah, we can't.
Fuck
have
you, dude.
We never get anyone on ever again. So.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't give a fuck at that point. I would just have a bunch of Revolution fighting fitness guys and local dudes on. I won't give a fuck. Fuck Josh Quinlan, that piece of shit. How dare?
No, again, anytime.
Especially a Contender Series thing. Like, you're an asshole. Like, you're a fucking dick. You ruined the whole fucking point of that, which is to work your ass off on your own merit to fucking get there.
I fucking hate. I've said a million times. Fuck anyone who takes PEDs in any sport. Fuck you. Fuck
yeah.
You. So
yeah. Unless you're, a St. Louis Cardinals fan or a Chicago Cubs fan.
Especially
then it's perfect. Then it's perfectly fine.
It's not.
Sarcasm, sir.
It's not. I know, but still. Well, yes, I'm well aware you're saying that, but I'm so angry about that I feel like
I know.
So people are like, oh, steroid era was the best in baseball. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You're not a baseball fan. That's fine. You're just not a baseball fan.
I miss when they were smashing them into the parking lot 4 blocks away.
Dude, they still hit more home runs than they did then. Overall, the league hits more now.
Dude, you're gonna have to stop me in the summertime next year when betting starts.
If you start betting on baseball, that's a problem. Don't bet on baseball. You're gonna be betting on the Pirates. They're gonna get one of these days.
No, a good bet apparently that you can do in the prop bets is bet on balls and strikes.
Like in counts?
Well, no. Will a pitch be a ball or a strike?
I fucking hope you go down that dark hole, man.
Watch, I buy a house because I just keep betting more and more and winning and winning.
That's not gonna happen. And with that attitude, you're gonna lose a lot of money.
It would be funny though, because I was listening to Anthony Cumia.
We're gonna start putting money on coin flips.
No, that I won't.
Didn't the McAfee show did it right? They put listen. If we had McAfee show fee money, we would do something dumb like that too. We probably the first pitch of the World Series, ball or strike.
I would.
That would too.
I would put $100 down on it. Why not?
No. They put $60,000 on a coin flip, which was awesome.
They lost.
They lost
because of Billie Jean King. I remember I was watching the coin flip, and all of a sudden you hear McAfee go, "Billie Jean King, you bitch!"
I would never blame Billie Jean King for anything. Billie Jean King is the she's awesome. She's the best. She she's great. Everything she says, I agree with. Well, almost, but everything I could think of at least. She had she's pretty pissed with the whole Margaret Court thing. Which I don't blame her for. You don't know that whole thing?
No.
You know who Margaret Court is?
Mm-mm.
I think she still had. I don't know if Serena beat it or not, but she still had the majors record. Like 70s and 80s, she was the best in the world. She was a beast. She's Australian. Then they named one of the courts the Australian Open after her, Margaret Court Arena, one of the arenas. But now she's like a minister, and she tries to turn gay people. She's very, very anti-homosexual. So they're like, now people want them to take her name off the arena, and I get it, man.
No.
Or at least players asking not to play on that court, and Billie Jean King's like, I wouldn't play on that court, and I believe her because she's the stance that she took for her career. She put her neck out of the line 1,000 times through her career for herself and other people. So I 100% believe. Some people will say that. I'm like, well, you're not playing now. Who knows? But she would absolutely would. If she says it, I believe her. So anyway, that kind of pissed me off. But they haven't changed yet, I don't think. But is Ray here? Is he dead?
No, I'm alive. My camera just popped off. It's not a show if my camera doesn't work, sir.
That's a good point.
So, but
And
again,
what's not a show if Ray isn't pro-racist or homophobes at some point?
I'm not any of that, but it's people are who they are. You can't really change people. You just, kind of have to live with them and be like, we share the same space, bro.
Yeah, but it's not just living, it's honoring her, right? Because they're doing that too.
I mean, she had a great career, no?
She's still alive and she's still doing things, So,
but again, she still had a great career, yeah.
The tennis part of it, yeah, sure.
Yeah. So, I mean,
really? Okay. So, if there was a stadium called O.J. Simpson Stadium, you wouldn't think they should change that name?
My only thing is if there's not a bloody knife hidden somewhere in the logo, I will not step foot on that stadium.
See, okay. So I'm right. Okay.
I would go. Wouldn't you go to the OJ? I would go. I'd be like, did you get your tickets to go to the OJ tonight? I think Kenny Chesney's playing down.
It's not a club, dude. It's a stadium.
But that's what I'm saying. You call it the OJ, and then you're like, dude, let's have like Kenny Chesney and Larry the Cable Guy play here.
Chappelle playing at the OJ.
Yeah. He just makes fun of the whole place.
Sure. He played in Canton.
So many
last
necks
night?
and blood was spilled to make the name of this place.
Last night or 2 nights ago, he played Canton.
Good.
They didn't cancel it or anything.
Good.
Darnell Rollins was there, someone else, and Mos Def was there. Apparently, he's allowed in America, and he was there and he played.
He snuck in, and they flew him out of Canton, Akron, back to wherever he was.
No, he's allowed in that. But I remember, didn't we talk about that before? Because I read the story, right, about how he wasn't allowed back for a minute because it was a whole thing. I don't know, but he's allowed now. But anyway, point is, they would have changed the name of the stadium years ago, right? If they would have, So moving on. I'm not. Yes, and I am. Murder and homophobia are not the same thing. Neither are good, though. Neither of them are good. Not the same thing, but neither of them are very good.
Yeah, but I can get along with a homophobe. A murderer, I'm kind of watching over my back every day, kind of thing. If I know them, like, am I going to piss him off?
The 2 people. I feel bad even saying that. Allegedly, I feel bad even saying that.
Cato said. Cato was there.
Cato did it.
No.
That's for a minute there. I was doing tweets when Cato Nelson played for Akron University. He's a quarterback, and I'm like, "Oh, go Zips!" # Cato did it, and like, no, I don't think anyone got it. No one thought it was funny.
No, I don't think they would unless you really followed that, man.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go grab a beer because I forgot I had to rush in here to do all the production stuff. So I'm gonna.
Did you? As I was doing it when you got here, I uploaded the video. You didn't think I could do that, did you?
No, I knew you. It's a child can do on this shit. Wait until Streamlabs next year. That's gonna be fun.
We're already killing it. We're the #1 podcast in America without that.
No, we're gonna be better.
We can't be better.
We're gonna be better.
All right, hurry up.
Green screen.
I don't need green screen. I don't want a green screen. I don't like green screen. I'd rather have my own unique background that I have every day. Canadians are good people. Not all of them, man. I mean, you got Celine Dion, man. You can't.
Won't you let them have it? I'll tell you. That's funny. But no, I'll be back.
Bye, Ray. All right, good. This is the good part of the show where Ray is going to be here. Ray is a sociopath. That's correct. Bob Saget killed? No, he didn't. I missed Bob Saget already. Olivia Newton-John died. That's why we named the episode Let's Get Physical.
By the way, that's not the first time somebody's called me that, and I totally understand.
What, a sociopath? No, because Ray cares what other people think about him. I know that because he sends me stuff all the time about he's depressed because people say shit about him. If he's a sociopath, he wouldn't give a fuck. Now he might be a psychopath, maybe, but not all psychopaths are dangerous too. That's a weird thing. I get the definition of psychopath isn't quite what people think it is. I think I'd rather associate with a psychopath than a sociopath. You find out someone's a sociopath, get the fuck away from them, man. As far as possible. I never watch any documentaries about anyone who's a sociopath. Man, those fuck people are insane. That Tinder swindler guy, that's just one example. That fucking dude. Man, heartless monster. Anyway, so what's going on with you guys? Anything good? I talked about what I had going on. Oh, I went to the movies today with my nieces. I took my nieces to the movies today. Saw DC League of Super Pets. You know what? I liked it. Liked it a lot. It was good, Ray.
Was it? I heard. I've seen like, what do you call it?
Now I'm sure some
for it,
maybe
but-
some comic book people wouldn't like. I don't know.
It's a
But I'm
kid
just saying,
movie,
I know, but I enjoyed it. Like, I took them to see 3 movies. I took them to saw Lightyear, took them to saw Minions, and I took them to see this one. This is my favorite out of the 3 by far, like by a
Nice.
lot. So one, like I was actually enjoying it the whole time.
I see.
You know what? Also, some good songs, man. They played a Sturgill Simpson song twice.
Ooh.
Yeah, one of his weird ones from his last album. Sing along. One of the, like the techno-ish ones.
I'm over Kevin Hart.
Oh, I've been over Kevin Hart a long time.
Yeah, like I just anything he's in, I'm just like.
I'm not saying he's not good in anything, but
no, I'm not. He's not the kind. He's not for me as a stand-up fan. Like.
Oh no, he never has been. I mean, I don't think he hasn't been doing and trying to do stand up for you kind of ever. So.
But yeah, the acting and everything. Like I don't like.
I
him.
mean, listen, when he's been in some better things. Like that movie he did with Bryan Cranston, he was really good in.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I mean, like the one with Woody Harrelson. That's just like it's just a comedy, action comedy that I didn't think was very good.
Plus, he
a couple other movies.
I was gonna say help bastardize Jumanji.
Sure. What else? What else did I just see? Oh, that show he did for Netflix was all right. It was kind of weird, but that made me think that he has actually murdered someone. That's why I called it True Story, because he murdered someone.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Well, have you watched it? You'll watch it. You'll be like, I feel like this fucking happened to him.
I can't. Just anything with Kevin Hart's face on it. If Kevin Hart's in it, I'm like, I'm already out, dude. Like, my one buddy thinks I'm stupid for it, but I'm like,
yeah, I get it.
No, you just see him so much.
Listen, I mean,
I have not, by the way.
I know he's worked very hard for it, so I have
nothing.
I have nothing against him. Which one?
Nope.
No, not yet. I'm afraid it's gonna scare me. I don't like too many horror movies. Although I saw Get Out, and that was really good. So I didn't see Us. Is that one?
I saw Us. Yeah, it was good.
I didn't see it. Excuse me. I saw that one, and I don't know. People say they like Nope. So
yeah, I've heard good reviews.
I probably will watch it eventually.
Yeah, I'll wait till it's on a streaming service.
Yeah, I'm definitely not seeing a horror movie in the theater. I don't want people to watch my reactions to shit. I just don't fucking like when I don't think this is that kind of movie anyway, but I really hate the ones that are just like, let's just fucking play loud music and throw shit out in front of you so you jump 10 feet in the air. I hate those. I don't fucking
haven't seen this yet either.
Prey, that's the new Predator one.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. But
started watching Sandman. That's okay.
What's that on?
Netflix. Like,
okay.
I mean, I can watch an episode and I'll come back to it. Like, I haven't been hardcore binging it, so I don't find it that entertaining. Whereas I would have watched the whole thing already, but it's all right.
Based on a really good comic book, though.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Patton Oswalt voices a raven, which is my favorite character in the whole thing so far, by a lot.
Interesting. Okay.
It's all right. I'll finish it.
Yeah. I don't know.
What else did I see? Oh, what's it called? 13 Lives. The movie about it's on Prime. It's who's that? Colin Farrell, Viggo Mortensen, Joel Egerton. Is that Egerton? And it's about those people who went and saved those Thai kids that got trapped in a mountain cave.
Oh yeah, the soccer team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't know this story until then, but after that I watched a documentary. I didn't know the story when I watched the movie, which is cool because if you don't know how they got him out, when you hear what they're gonna do, you're like, nah, I know. That's not gonna no, not gonna fucking work. Why would you even attempt that? There's no way that fucking works. That just gonna fucking backfire. But that's what they did. So I'm not gonna tell you if you don't know. But
It's Jesus.
yes, they just prayed and it happened.
They
just,
did a lot
the
of
mountain
they did a
just
lot of
opened up.
kickboxing.
Yeah,
they were
right.
they were practicing their kick. What's the ones that
It
come
did
up
Tai
out of a
Chi
cave?
until the mountain opened up. What?
Yeah. What's is it stalagmites or stalactites that's on
I don't know.
the floor?
Oh, these? I don't know. Like there's this and this, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I even knew that much when you said those words. But yes,
But they're just doing it on the ones that go up.
Sure.
They're just practicing like leg kicks on that.
Sure.
We now perform punches. Continue. Dum, dum, dum.
Those might be good, man. If you get the head kicks on those and the other ones, for the ankle kicks and the calf kicks or whatever.
Yeah. It's like the ones that kick banana trees.
Sure.
Oh.
Man, I really want to drink, but I know it's not a good idea.
Do it.
No, remember what happened last week? I felt like crap and I couldn't talk. It looked like I was fucking 18 deep and I was only 2 deep.
We need to get you smoking weed, dude.
Dude, it would be garbage if I started smoking weed. I would be.
I think we need
I
to
wouldn't
get you
say
started.
anything. I'd just be sitting here. You guys, I wouldn't say shit. It would be awful.
But I need to get you like on a regiment where it's like 3 days on, 3 days off.
Buy my weed card. Give me $300 and I'll get one.
I'll get one with you.
I mean, you can just get them online now.
I know.
So like it's
Such a
$300.
joke. I love it.
I know. Now it is. At first it was hard. Like they weren't giving them to people with like anxiety and stuff. They were hard. Like I mean, I was on the list, but there's only like 5 conditions, and there's like MS and Tourette's was one, and cancer was one. But like, yeah, there's only a small handful of reasons. Now I know you can get them easy. I don't know anyone they say no to anybody anymore. So
I would love, to be honest with you, to get your weed card and get you like the highest grade sativa. You would turn you into a fucking animal. Like a sativa is the up in the clouds one. It's not an indica. Indica, I would give you like, if I was your doctor, this would be my prescription for Tim Danko weed wise. Like sativa during the day, like maybe a couple hits off a joint per day, and then to bring you down at the end of the night to really help. The strongest 99% indica fucking you can possibly get. Sleep
fucking
for
Demerol.
3 days. Yeah. It's almost like fucking doing, what's it called? Quaaludes back in the day.
Ketamine?
Just because like, you turn into the Wolf of Wall Street.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually disappointed I never got to try Quaaludes. They were gone before my time.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. But now they'd be infected with fentanyl and shit. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh no, I mean basically for years, 7, 8 years, I was on Adderall and Klonopin, so basically the same thing.
Yeah, Adderall though, dude, fucked me up big time.
It took. I mean, listen, if I start taking it again now, it took a minute for me to get used to it again. But at the time, I was fine because I took it so much.
Yeah, it was not good. I don't know.
Wasn't the best thing for my Tourette's at the beginning, but eventually, it did affect me some, but not as much as it did in the beginning.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm glad I'm off my medication because I've kind of I've gotten myself to a point now where I can focus a lot easier.
I fucking can't.
Yeah, but it comes, man. For me it did, and thank God, because I actually don't think I needed it. I just kind of needed more like stringent discipline. That's pretty much it.
What's the thing? I learned pretty quickly that when I started taking any kind of ADHD meds, that I did need it. Absolutely, it made a big difference. All of it did. So, and that's why it sucks that it's kind of been a pain in the ass for me to get it. Like my doctor cut me off of it for reasons I don't understand. They never told me why. It's just the office doesn't want to prescribe that to anyone anymore. So it shouldn't be that difficult for me because I legitimately have ADHD and I have a problem. It shouldn't be that difficult for me to get medicated, but it is.
Yeah.
Because people are assholes and they do dumb shit with it.
Agreed.
Which I'm not going to say I never did. I have a bunch, but still. I don't sell it though. I've never done that. I'm not a drug dealer.
Yeah, my school kept mine in like lock and key, pretty much.
No, yeah.
So I couldn't.
That happened to me when I
sell
did DUI camp. Like they just had to keep all my meds and like every couple hours. But can I have my meds, please? Yeah.
Oh God, there's nothing better than a colonic. Everybody, nothing better.
Sure.
Good time. But no, yeah,
I was gonna say I could use one, but I had a colonoscopy a few months ago, and that's basically the same thing.
You had to drink the stuff or whatever.
Yeah, I talked about it when I did it because it wasn't that bad actually. Everyone's talked about how terrible it was. It wasn't great. It wasn't fun, but it wasn't painful. Some people said it was painful. It wasn't painful at all. It was just
annoying.
annoying.
Spend your time doing something. I'm not aware of.
What?
Because I would have to be out for that, dude.
For what? Well, you are out for the colonoscopy. I'm talking about the prep.
Oh yeah, that's not that bad.
No. I mean, no. Yeah, they're definitely out for the colonoscopy, but no, the prep. Some people are like, oh man, that was so awful. That whole day I had to shit the whole time. I'm like, yeah, it wasn't fun. I'd rather not been on toilet that long, but it wasn't. Number one, I expected to be a lot worse. I thought I was gonna feel like gosh awful sick diarrhea, and it didn't. Oh, we do crack, so I'm good. Well, yeah, good for you, John. Good for you.
But no, yeah, I'm glad I found my lane with alcohol and weed. Like to me, that's like the perfect combo for me to be like I'm actually okay the next day, where it's not.
My biggest vice is still the biggest problem now because alcohol is not at all the biggest problem. It's food. It didn't used to be, but now I mean, because growing up I just had the normal metabolism and all. Like my friends had kid metabolism.
Yeah.
And then I lost weight, and then I get the sadder I get, then the only thing that makes me less sad is food nowadays. So
yeah,
that's a problem. So.
It's starting to become a problem with me. I'm eating now way too much.
Yeah, I mean,
it's all just garbage.
They're both the heaviest we've ever been, right?
Yeah, I'm almost 240 right now, dude.
I thought you were past 240.
No, I weighed myself and I was like at 236. I'm probably at 240 right now.
Well, before COVID, I was 265. I like to get back to 265. I was fat then, but man,
that's treadmill, bitch.
COVID. Yeah, that's it. COVID started right when they took my Adderall away. So like two things at once. It just, ever take Ritalin? Yeah.
Yeah, I was on it as a kid too.
I never had it. I took it recreationally before I was on Adderall. With cousin Mike at the bear roast. I told you this story. I did.
Well, I was more laughing at two joints.
You can't inject barbecue sauce, fam. Straight line of Sweet Baby Ray's right here.
Best.
Mm-hmm. It is really good. Listen, no, I've had better barbecue sauces, but not one that you can buy from the grocery store. So,
see, I'm a fan of shitty open pit barbecue sauce.
You're a garbage person. Like, I don't know why, but I like the worst shit for some reason.
Open pit's good at like dive bars and Tim Dillon talked about it on
you're
Are
fucking
You Garbage?
Hammered, man.
You
ever eat something multiple times hammered and then you have it sober and you're like, oh fuck, yeah, this is wow.
Many things.
Yeah.
That's why I get drunk and I eat them because at least I'm enjoying them then.
So there's a place when I live in Canton, a place I used to eat drunk all the time, and it's still there. It's called George's. And they have burgers, and I would eat them drunk with like beer cheese on them. I'm like, dude, these are the shit. And then eventually, I'm like, you know what? I'm going in sober. Just as good. Very surprised me. Me. They're legitimately good. They're still there. I need to go up. They'd have weird hours now, though. But I'd have to go up there on purpose. But
nobody wants to work, man. Nobody wants to work.
Yeah. And do you blame them?
Yeah.
Really? Do you like working?
I mean, I enjoy my job.
Would you do it if you didn't get paid for it? No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, certain things.
You just like murdering small animals. You psychopath. That's what it is.
Mice are one of them.
I like to squeeze the life out of the mice. It makes me feel like heaven.
You ever see its eyes pop out, George?
Like life come out of it. Yeah.
Carpenter ants. I enjoy killing those.
Killing the carpenters.
Yeah.
Okay.
I grew up Jewish, so killing carpenters is kind of in the line.
I was talking about the band, you monster, but okay.
No, then you just starve her. That's all you do. You don't kill her. You just starve her.
Karen Carpenter could play the drums, man.
She could. But, I mean, she didn't enjoy food, which is not a good thing.
That's not good for you.
Right.
Also, really enjoying food, also not really good. There's, like anything, moderation.
Hey, Tim.
What?
What's
I
this?
gotta go. What's what? Is it a videotape? I can't see.
Yeah,
what
but what's this shape?
I can't read it.
No, what's this shape?
A rectangle? I don't know what.
It's Karen Carpenter. Yeah.
I can't even with you, man. Can't even. All right.
Even that's too thick for Karen Carpenter, to be honest. All right, go get your drink.
Why does she have 4 drumsticks, dude? That's her arms. Anyway, you got me doing it now. I fucking hate you. That's what happens. I hang out with you too much. No, you turn me into a fucking monster like you. By the way, no, next time we have a guest, we're definitely. I gotta get the questions ready, but we're definitely gonna play "Are You Worse Than Ray?" Because I feel like this is gonna be a great game.
I like it.
It's gonna be better than the Keelequences.
Could be
the best. Are you worse than Ray?
All right, go get your drink.
As long as you tell the truth, no one will be worse than you.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
All right.
All right. Bye.
I'll be back. Oh.
We thank everybody for watching. If you're coming over from the Dana White's Contender Series fights to check us out, please do us a favor. Give us a like, share, subscribe, even with the notification bell on. I'd prefer, to be honest with you, Popeyes to KFC, but that's just me, 2 joints. But we do appreciate you guys coming over from the MMA Holes and the MMAholes.com. They are the reason that we have somewhat of a fan base. All you guys that have come over that have appreciated us, we appreciate you. We want you to know that. Tim is getting a drink. I am drinking. And Thomas is at a baseball game covering a hot dog. So this has been the most Bro Plata episode ever. And we're appreciating everybody for stopping in. We're going to talk a little bit more fights. We're going to try and do some other stuff. And definitely I'm excited for the upcoming fights this weekend. Dominic Cruz versus Marlon Chito Vera. It's going to be, I got Cheeto winning that. I'm going to talk with Tim more about it when he comes back later on in the show. But yeah, man, I don't see Dominic beating Cheeto. So we'll talk about that later on. And it was a quiet weekend. It was gaming on my channel. I do have a gaming channel now. I might or might not let you know it is. It's a secret identity. I don't want any of you in the chat knowing who you are, outing me. But one of my videos just got about 5,000 views on 2 platforms, so I'm excited for that. If you ever want to game with me, I'm in the Discord for the MMA Holes. Shoot me your Xbox gamer tag if you have one. I'll add you. And we'll play some games together. Been playing the fuck out of some Friday the 13th, man. It's a good game. It's buggy as all fuck, but it's still a good game. You get some cool kills as Jason Voorhees. They're coming out with a Texas Chainsaw Massacre version, which is going to be tight as fuck. I'm excited to play that. I'm definitely playing that day one. But yeah, no, if you guys ever want to hit me up, I'm in the Discord as the Bro Plata Discord server. I'm the one that comments on the Bro Plata. Tim has his own. So basically we were able to double team the thing. But yeah, if you ever want to send me your gamer tag, I'll send you an invite and we can play some games together, and we'll go from there, man. Because I want to get a gaming channel started and get some stuff going. Because honestly, at this point, I've got nothing better to do with my life, and I got some shows coming up in Cleveland for comedy. I'll be doing the Sixth City Comedy Festival, their Wednesday show, which is the 10th. And I think I'm at the Bop Stop in Cleveland on August 8th or August 11th for the Sixth City Comedy Festival. Hey, Tim.
Is Pulse in the chat?
What? I don't know if
Pulse
Pulse is in the chat. You show a comment, buddy, if you're in the chat.
Because I have my list, and I don't want to wait till you're here to do my list of. You asked this question 2 weeks ago, and I'm finally answering it.
I like it. I was just talking about the fact that I posted a video of me video gaming Grand Theft Auto Online, like the races and stuff. Motherfucker's up to 4,000 views right now.
On YouTube?
Instagram.
It's not anything.
With like the reels. I
got fucking 8, didn't I?
Something like that.
Do you commentate, or you just like?
I'm gonna be doing it soon.
You don't. I want to see even the entertainment value in that.
Just to be.
And plus,
be
that
goofy.
means because you didn't. Yeah, but you didn't do anything special or specific. You just put something. You played a video. Like I can do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like you're. I'm saying it's nothing to be proud of yet. Do something. Fucking put a fun commentary or say something cool. Say something funny or fucking do something. And then we'll talk about it.
What I post is usually like weird stuff that happens during races because you can fuck with the physics in the game where you can make like bikes fly like 80,000, like basically across the map kind of thing.
You play the Isle of Man TT game? That looks fun.
No, I don't even know what that is.
You know what the Isle of Man TT is?
No.
It's a race that's in the Isle of Man. That's fucking insane. And people die every year.
Interesting.
It's been 40 years since they had a race where no one died. 5 people. They had it 2 months ago, and 5 people died.
Fuck that, dude.
And they keep doing it because the Isle Man don't give a fuck. But they made a game. It came out a few years ago. Yeah. I mean, I kind of want to get it, but like, I could probably get it for like $20. I'd probably play it twice and be tired of it, but I'm just gonna. Because it has the actual course, right? The map, 38-mile course, and it's. It's nuts. I think it'd be kind of fun to see what that looks like.
You boys in
there
the
it
chat.
Is. All right, listen, Pulse. You asked this question 2 weeks ago. I'm finally getting to it. And if anyone wants to know, I have it, man. It took me a minute to put it together. I have the definitive list. This isn't my opinion. This is actually fact. The definitive list of the best one-hit wonders of all time in music. Are you ready, Ray? You guys ready?
I am.
So, I wanted to do top 5 and it turned into a top 10. Now it's a top 15. It got into a top 15, and shout out to the ones who didn't make it, like the Thong Song and Here Comes the Hot Stepper.
Murderer.
They didn't quite make the cut, but here we go. Starting top 15 greatest one-hit wonders, the definitive list, the true fact list. This is not debatable. These are facts.
Okay.
Greatest one-hit wonder songs of all time, number 15. Chumbawamba, Tub Thumping. Listen,
That's
this song,
low, huh?
I know it would be better on the list, but the reason it's so high up there is because I just don't like it.
Really?
Not anymore. It's just played out. I liked it at the time, but now
I don't hear it that often.
But the thing is, I hear it, I turn it off. That's on the radio. Next, change channel. Now, good for it, and it was a super huge, massive hit, and I don't know why, because it's not any good. But you know what? I don't mind hearing it at sporting events compared to other songs or whatever. But no, it's not really that great. But you know what? It beat out a lot of other great songs. It's 15, Ray. That's a good spot, right?
15?
Yeah. In the history of the world?
Yeah, I would at least put it top 5.
No, not at all.
Top 5.
Like chart performance, why it's again, the factual list. So I don't know what you're saying. Anyway, so
it's an opinion list, is what it is.
No, you did not hear what I just said. This is the actual factual list, the definitive list. I don't think
Nope.
you heard me say that before.
I'm disputing it already. I'm going to take it.
Well, this wouldn't be the first time you disputed facts.
Supreme Court.
Wouldn't be the first time you this is it. Disputing facts. Ray, that's what Ray Hot Clock does. Him and Fox News disputing facts. All right.
No,
Next.
it's more Newsmax than anything.
Number 14. Michael Cimbello, Maniac. Oh my dude, listen. You hear that song, it makes you want to run in place, put on the fucking headband. The still tongue girl on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
Looks like a flash dance.
Too low.
What?
Low for me. Like that's again another top fiver. Like I'd put that
You can't
probably
put everything in the top 5.
No, I'll probably hear some stuff and be like, yeah, it's about right. But
Maniac,
I'd put that like
there's
2.
one that you're probably gonna go nuts when you see where I put it.
It's probably to me that song would be like 2 because of Flashdance. Like, yeah,
that's great. Listen, I'm saying the whole world, 14 in the history of the world.
I love
like,
Flashdance.
I didn't even put Tainted Love's not even on this list.
That's like top 10 for me. I'd say probably like 8 or 9.
Looking this up, I was reminded by a lot of songs. I'm like, dude, there's so many great ones. All right, so that was 14. Number 13. The band is called Free. The song is called All Right Now. It's from the 70s. It's a song we all heard about a billion times. Probably no one really remembers the band Free.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't even put this on my list.
All right now, baby, it's all right now. A favorite of cover bands from the time this song was released until now. Macarena may or may not be on the list.
And then John's like Tainted Love, my best karaoke.
I've done karaoke Tainted Love multiple times.
But yeah, I would put that. But like, I don't even know. I wouldn't even put that one in my top. Like the Freedom, I wouldn't even put that in my top at all. Like top 15, it doesn't even.
Well, again, this is why this is facts, and your opinions are wrong. That was number 13. Number 12. Where is number 12? I just died in your arms tonight by Cutting Crew. Yes, I'm gonna sing all of these. Died in your arms tonight. A great song.
I'd put it probably at 15.
Well, that's not too far up. And plus, I'm right and you're wrong. But no, Died in Your Arms Tonight. What a great tune.
Chumbawamba's way better than that. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's just not a good song, Ray. It's just
you out of your fucking mind? Don't fight me on drunk bar songs. That's the best one ever.
We talked about this before. Like, of the two of us, one of us knows more about how music works than the other one. We both like music, but you don't know how it works.
Oh, I don't. I'm not saying I don't have shitty taste in music. One of my favorite songs is a song that's called "Fun" musically, by The Game.
Musically, that Cutting Crew song is fantastic, and Chumbawamba is a fucking football chant, man. Convince those two old hombres in that video where pimping those dancers. Oh, 100%.
Absolutely.
100%.
That's how they made the money for the video. All right. Number,
okay, where are we?
We're 11?
11. Possum Kingdom by the Toadies.
5 for me.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
I mean, people in Texas might not think the Toadies are a one-hit wonder, but they are in everywhere but except for Texas. But Possum Kingdom, great post-grunge song about vampires.
Yeah. It's great fucking song.
Another good song to do karaoke. You're not gonna lie. All right, that was that. 10, Hooked on a Feeling by Blue Suede. Another one of my favorite karaoke songs. Everybody knows it. But the Hooba Chukka thing, fucking weird. Had to look that up recently. How that Hooba Chukka thing comes from. What?
Did you see the dancing? Did you see a dancing baby? You not remember that from the night AOL days?
Yeah, but I'm not talking.
We're like the Hooga Chukka, Hooga.
No, I'm talking about the song.
I know.
It's such a weird thing, but it became so iconic. It's just a weird thing to throw into a pop song. But yeah. And the Blue Suede version is actually like the third version of the song released. Like the guy who wrote it released it, and then another group released it and did the Hooba Chukka, and then that didn't get popular. But Blue Suede did it, and it got huge. But that's the version you hear, the Blue Suede version. Hooked, and I love that song. That's fucking great song. Beautiful song. Hooked on Feelings, number 10. Number 9. Barely Breathing by Duncan Sheik. Well, 90s pop music, man. What? You don't remember this song?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the.
I'm barely breathing. I can't find the air. Yeah. All right. So Duncan Sheik only had like one big pop hit, but then I mean he's been successful in other things. He wrote the music to Spring Awakening.
Yeah.
And he started doing that like right after this album came out. So he's actually was still thought this pop career would continue when he started doing that. But I think it's still written music for musicals and stuff. So they, but Barely Breathing was a giant hit in the 90s, and I fucking love that song.
Oh fuck yeah.
Right,
that's a fair position. I'll give that.
All these are fair positions because they're correct. Number 8. Man's name is Mark Morrison. The song is called Return of the Mac.
Return of the Mac. Yes. Actually, to be honest with you, besides I got 5 on it, number 1. 1A, 1B is Return to the Mac, and I got 5 on it is 1B.
Well, unfortunately, your opinions are wrong. So
I am right.
Return to the Mac. This list was looking pretty white. It really was until Return to the Mac.
A Return of the Mac.
Return to the Mac is number 8. Number 7, another song I love to death. And I've also had to correct many people many times drunkenly about who it's by. But the song is called Bitch by Meredith Brooks. I love Bitch. Yeah. Another one of my favorite karaoke songs. Everybody loves Bitch. You hear Bitch at a bar, everyone gets it fucking pumped. I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, I'm a child, I'm a mother, I will shit. I sang Bitch at karaoke at a gay bar in Nashville with Dwayne Duke one time. Anyway.
Nice.
Yeah, why not? Great tune. It's
Love
not Alanis Morissette, you weirdos. It's Meredith Brooks, and it's the only song everyone ever knew from her. Okay. 6. This is where like the real personal preference comes because I love this song. Absolutely by 9 Days. Great song. This is the story of a girl cried a river and drowned the whole world. Now she looks so sad in photographs. I absolutely love her. Well, we know, sorry, ICP, you can't be on this list.
I mean, ICP has had way more
Zero hits. Commercial hits,
way more hits.
Not mainstream hits, 0.
Who cares?
This is a mainstream hit. You'd be a wonder you have to have a mainstream hit. So they do not
I would
qualify.
say Homies was probably their like mainstream hit because I knew a lot of people that knew that song. Or the Nedden Game. A lot of people know the Nedden Game.
This is the one you're gonna fight me on, and I'm actually excited for it. Number 5. Achy Breaky Heart, Billy Ray Cyrus. Listen. That, say what you will about that song, but that song legitimately made 4 different careers. One fucking terrible country song from the 90s made his career, Miley's career, Noah's career, the other fucking one's 4 music careers because of one fucking song.
Yeah. No.
And the mullet was super powered. The video was fantastically 90s.
The sneakers too on stage, and he's just doing that dumb shuffle. No, that's
a line dance. Achy Breaky Heart, baby. Number 5. Number 4.
I can see that being on your list.
Number 4. Big Country in a Big Country. Scottish rock band. Man, they had that really cool distortion on their guitars that made it sound like bagpipes.
Yeah.
But it wasn't bagpipes, it was guitars. I love that. And the harmonies. That song's amazing. Every time I hear that song to this day, I crank it up. I fucking love that song.
I think it was like 3 weeks
when Roy Nelson walked out to it, I loved it.
I think like 3 weeks ago at work, my day job, I was blaring that in my work truck just because I'm like, I need some like motivation. So
it's great. Yeah. It's it's a good driving rock song. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, it's dun, 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 dun. Hey, great tune. That's number 3, right? Well, no, it's 4. It was 4. What's number 3?
All right, what's your number 3?
Oh, this one goes back pretty far. Sunshine by Jonathan Edwards. This is Sunshine Go Away Today. Don't feel much like dancing. It's a beautiful song. You know, you hear it all the time. Kind of forget who it's by. I don't know anyone who remembers who Jonathan Edwards is, but the guy wrote a great singer-songwriter song that just makes you happy.
Song?
Yep, singer-songwriter, songy song, and it just makes you happy. It's just every time you hear it, you're like, oh, fuck yeah. You can't feel bad hearing that song. Go away. How much does it cost? I buy it. Great tune. Fucking great tune. And then nothing else from that guy ever. But yeah, that's number 3 for me. Number 2, my favorite karaoke song. Going back to the 90s. Harvey Danger, Flagpole Sitta. I love this song so much. It's such a great song. My favorite karaoke. People I know, it's like, well, that's not even their best song. That's the only one that charted. All right, so that's why they're a one-hit wonder. I don't know whatever happened to him, but Flagpole City is an amazing song.
I thought you were going to go Warrant.
No, it's not the fucking list. No. There's no hair metal on this list.
I see that.
Yeah. Number 1. You ready for number? Can you handle number 1?
I've swallowed all my drinks, so yes.
The greatest one-hit wonder song in the history of songs, in the history of them, the definitive, factual, best one-hit wonder song in the history of one-hit wonder songs. Butterfly by Crazy Town. So amazing. Number 1. It was number 1 in the world. The whole fucking world. Nothing else in this list was.
Tim,
right? The whole world.
Tim. My microphone is off the stand, which means I'm done with the show. Done.
Thank God. About
You're
fucking
lying.
time.
You're a horrible human. You're terrible.
Number 1 in the whole fucking world, bro.
Bullshit. Return of the Mac.
That song killed so much, dude. That song was ruled the world, man.
Boo.
People forget about it. They make fun of it. They forget it was the number 1 song in the whole fucking world. So is a Macarena, but I don't like the Macarena. Butterfly by Crazy Town. There it is. Once again, there's the definitive list. Not on the list, mainly because I don't like that song.
It's true.
But Butterfly by Crazy Town is a banger, and the whole world loved it, whether they like to admit it or not.
Boo.
Well, that's the definitive list, everybody. The greatest one-hit wonders. Thank you for the question, Pulse. I took a lot of time on that one.
You're like, he deserved more hits. He was a great songwriter. Like, you're just listening to, like, one-hit wonders. People are like, how did they not have another hit? How they were so good.
What was I supposed to do? Passively make this list? Fucking phone it in?
Yeah. It's what Bro Plata does.
That's what you do.
I know. Oh, fuck.
I'm having to shout out Tequila. Fuck this.
Yeah, you do it.
Not going to go well because I took like extra antibiotics today just to get the things done.
By the way, I have an idea for a theme song to this show.
Okay. Listen, you coming up with music out of your head. That doesn't sound like this of all the people to do that in the show.
I would send them episodes, but I think if we paid Psycho Stick $400, other than that, we could possibly get them to make the song
Probably
for Tim Danko or Tim's Hero of the Week.
Also, as an honorable mention, I almost made the list, didn't quite make the list. Flavor of the Week by American Hi-Fi, just because it wasn't quite that much of a charting hit. Like I had Absolutely Story. That one charted. This one didn't really chart too much. Where's my fucking shot glass, Ray?
I don't know, Tim. I didn't take any shots in the last week or so.
What am I gonna do about you, man?
Why are you blaming me?
Have we heard from Thomas? We haven't had him for like 4 hours.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. He's probably enjoying the game.
Well, I hope they win. Yeah,
me too.
I haven't seen the captain's play.
You never seen the Captains play?
Well, no, because it's just as far as the Cleveland baseball stadium. Like, why would
How
I go
far
to?
there?
Well, I know. Yeah, why would I go all the way up there to see Class A?
I mean, I'm up here. Do you want to
Yeah,
go to a
well,
game with your buddy?
Are you coming to the fucking Guardians game with us? I told you I can get you tickets
When's the
next
game?
class. 19th. I don't know if I still can.
I
or not. Oh, look.
cannot.
All right.
I cannot. That is the beginning of a busy weekend and actually a busy week for me.
Okay.
I am going to 2 wrestling shows,
What a nerd.
3 wrestling shows actually in 2 days.
Oh, but you didn't go to Raw. I forgot Raw was this yesterday.
I did not. Thomas almost had a lock on a ticket, but I guess
I
it fell
thought
through.
you guys didn't get a whole. I wanted to go to Raw, but you guys weren't into it. Y'all would have gone to Raw.
Okay, the next time it's there, you're
You said
on
that last
video.
time.
Well, here's the thing: you're on video now, saying you would go.
Well, here's the thing: you get one wrestling event with me, and that's it. You get one fucking shot at it.
See, that's why I want to take you to an AIW show first.
I don't think that's the way to do it, man. I think you got to take me to the majors. You got to take me to the show.
The majors suck. The minors are the best.
That's not true in anything.
In pro wrestling, it really is.
I would believe you in hockey because they don't fight in the NHL that much anymore.
No, sadly, but yeah, minor league hockey fights are some of the best. I've told the story of the blob of the ice that happened versus the Lumberjacks and the Arrows in like 1998. Yeah, that one was fucking wild.
Wait, was that the one in Canton? Or no, that was in Cleveland.
Yeah, it was in
that's
Cleveland.
the one in Canton. Yeah, the one in Canton would have been cool.
No, that game I'll never forget. Every play there was a bench clearing brawl, and they all went to they all fought to the Zamboni doors. It was just a mass of humanity, fists and heads. Like it was all it was. Oh my God, Tim's doing a shot. Don't die.
Why is it drunk? But I don't want to get like stupid drunk.
A couple shots.
Although,
of tequila
listen,
might do it for you.
I probably seem like I'm drunk right now because this is how I act.
You don't seem drunk.
Do I ever see real drunk on the show? Maybe some more than others, but like I don't get like fucking sloppy. Last week, apparently, I looked like I was sloppy. That's why I'm not drinking this week, and I wasn't. I drank 2 drinks.
Well, that's the antibiotics, though.
It's not fair.
Well, it's side effects. You make choices in life, Tim.
Well, that's because I'm a sift in here. If I was on amoxicillin, that wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, agreed. Oh.
And I think it already knocked out whatever it was supposed to knock. I think it's something else. Like I said, I go to the neurologist a couple weeks, a few weeks. Yeah, which I probably just have to get a bunch of tests. Sure.
Probably.
Another fucking stack of fucking bills.
Yes.
Anyways, did everyone see my stack of bills?
Did you post it to the?
No, I don't think I did.
To the IG, you should.
No, this made people sad.
No, it might make people donate.
Whose hair is this?
It's not mine.
It's fucking the 1800 tequila company fucking putting hair. It's mine. My hair's falling out. Like, dude, my hairline's fucking receding on the one side a lot more than the other side. I mean, look, like, I'm not going ball, but I can tell it's moving around. You know, I don't like it.
Oh yeah, look at that hair. Just
mine's fine too, but I'm just saying it's last couple of years the most.
I mean, I think
maybe I have lupus. That's what it is.
I mean, this head of hair right here is beautiful.
I've always had solid hair too. That's why I'm afraid of losing it. It's like my teeth can fucking fall out, but not my hair.
Welcome to the UFO files.
It seems easier to get teeth than hair.
Yeah, it is.
Hair.
When I got my crown, it was very easy and very cheap.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to get that weird they take your ass and put it on your head. I don't know what they do, but
they do. they used to. That used to be one of the ways they would transplant ass hair from your or thigh.
I don't have a hairy ass though, I'm not really hairy anywhere.
Don't. I don't want to visualize that. So what? If I don't,
I'm not.
You
hairless?
There is
hair? No, I mean it's just not
like a mole rat.
No, but I don't look like a fucking the missing link. I have like when I did EKGs, they don't have to shave me.
Oh, they got to shave this.
Yeah, because you look like a fucking Sasquatch.
All
right, doing a shot. Got to go get more soda when I was upstairs. I'll do that later. Although I think I have some like half empties in here. Yeah. Oh, I'm hammered now. Anyway, need some more bobbleheads. I don't feel like you said you were going to buy me that bobblehead, right?
Next week.
I've heard that before.
I know. I'm like a dad. I'd be like,
oh, next pay.
Next pay, guy. I'll take you to Cedar Point. I promise.
Good dad. Yeah. So what do you got to contribute to the show? I mean, I had a good list there. What do you got?
I really don't have a list picked out. It's like poetry. I didn't do.
You never do what we ask you to do.
I know.
Actually, it's a miracle you do the thumbnails, and I'm glad you do that. Also, shout out to Olivia Newton-John. Rest in peace. Like, listen, we wouldn't have an episode name if it wasn't for her. I didn't know what else. I didn't have anything else. But then when she died, I'm like, well, let's get physical. Would be funny.
Yeah, definitely helps. Because the only songs I knew of hers really were like From Greece, and then Let's Get Physical. I really didn't know any other songs that she had. Like I wasn't really a big what do you call it? Oh, by the way, why wasn't Tiffany on there?
I'll tell you exactly why. Because Tommy James had a hit with that song before that, and her version is actually garbage. And that's a great song. But I don't like her. She has the worst version of that ever came out was hers.
I think it's awesome.
It's a great song, but she very 80s it up, and that's a great song. The Tommy James, I think We're Alone Now. Yeah, and then a couple years ago during the pandemic, Billy Joel Armstrong got in the radio for doing a cover of it. It's just a great song.
Well, I mean,
but I didn't like that version of it, so that's why.
Even fucking the what's the song? Last Kiss. That's a great song in the 50s version, but Pearl Jam crushed that shit with their slow version.
It's not a one-hit wonder, though. What are we talking about? Pearl Jam had a couple hits.
What?
Pearl Jam had a couple hits.
Well, I'm talking about like the song.
Okay,
like,
then.
Where can my baby
I know,
be?
but Pearl Jam isn't a one-hit wonder. I'm saying they've had some hits.
Have they?
I think so, Ray. Yeah.
I don't know of this Pearl Jam.
Yeah,
I only know that song.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. We're like you sang Temple of the Dog earlier.
Hey, you lay off me and my amazing grunge knowledge for my age.
Okay.
Oh God. Oh fuck.
I really think like the dark horse of that list, or the one that I don't know how many people would have put that on their list. Well, you said you would, but you only said that because I said that. Was the Toadies song? Because I feel like the Toadies is the one people might forget.
No.
Especially if we're talking about pop hits. I don't know how high that song charted.
Possum Kingdom? That's a fucking amazing song.
I'm just curious how high it charted. Probably not very high.
I'm in the demo, though. So, like, to quote Screech, like, I'm in the demo for that song. And when I heard that on MMS all the time, I was like, fuck yeah. Song rules, dude. I was like 5 when that song came out. What was that, 94?
94.
Yeah.
Number 3 in Canada.
Nice.
Number 4 on the U.S. alternative airplay. Number 9 on mainstream rock and radio songs, which I guess that's probably top. Normal top 40 was 40. So pop wise, it didn't do great, but like, I mean, no, it did well. 40 is really good, but like rock, it wasn't even number 1 as a rock song. Now, Butterfly by Crazy Town, it was number 1 on everything. I love my list because I spent time on it and everything. It was a great list. And in reality, you didn't have too many discrepancies. You just thought Maniac is the greatest song of all time, which Maniac's a good song.
Well, no, that's like 3. or 2 on my list, maybe. But Return to the Mac and I Got 5 on it are tied for
You
first.
got 5 on it.
Grab your phone, let's get keyed. It used to be actually in Grand Theft Auto 5 before they replaced it with like all Dr. Dre like stuff on West Coast Classics in like the online version. And during the pandemic, anytime that song played, I would play so well. I would sometimes win. Like out of 16 people who were just like destroying each other, it was quite the experience. Let's just say that. It was fun. I got
number 1, Hot 100, Butterfly by Crazy Town. So that song, no, it ruled everything, and it's I mean, no other new metal band did that. Just saying.
Oh,
speak. Listen, not number 1, Hot 100. I don't think any of them did. I don't think so. I'm talking pop. That's pop music. I don't think any of them did that. Speaking of new metal, watch the Woodstock '99 documentary. And do we have that picture I sent you? The one I found the one guy.
I didn't put it in the brand.
I was waiting until Thomas got here, but he's not going to be here. Because I found the one guy who ruined the whole thing, I think.
Hold on. I'm going into... I have it on my phone.
Well,
here.
I can resend it to you. Boom. Send it to you right now.
No, I got it.
Well, I already sent it.
Good for you.
Yeah. No, I want lots of bourbon, but I can't have any. Now I feel like crap when I just drank one drink. Dude, I feel like I drank 8 drinks. It's kind of cool, actually.
I'm going to enter the studio here.
Here comes the hot step murderer. Snow didn't make the list either. Sorry, Snow.
Yeah, Snow wouldn't make the list, in my opinion. So...
I had the Outfield on the list, but then realized they're not really that kind of one-hit wonder. I mean, that was Use Your Love is definitely their biggest hit, but they had some other things that charted enough that you can't really call them a real one-hit wonder. Same thing with the Safety Dance. So Men Without Hats, they had another song that was like top 50 on Hot 100 too. Just everyone just remembers the other one.
Did they?
Mm-hmm. Pop Goes the World.
Interesting. Hold on, I'm going to it right now.
So this is the motherfucker that ruined Woodstock '99. There he is. That was the guy.
Mike Mizanin.
That was the guy. They don't talk about him. They just showed him. And I'm like, is that who I think it is?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. His parents owned a restaurant. Of course he would go to Woodstock '99.
He had good teeth then, too. Good for him.
He did.
Yeah, he's probably the guy. Man, you know what? See the thing about Woodstock '90, when there'll never be another one. Actually, the guy who, what was his name? Michael. No, I forget. But Michael something. But he did all 3 of them. And he died like right after they interviewed him for this documentary. He died recently. So they're probably not going to do one without him. They probably wouldn't do it anyway because of how bad the last one was. You know what I didn't know, actually? I didn't know they had one in '94. I never heard of '94 Woodstock.
Woodstock 90 or Woodstock 2, I think they called it.
And they had but yeah, I know they did the original, which is what, 69, and then 99. I didn't know they did 94. But it looked fun, but also, you know why festival tickets cost so damn much? I mean, just the amount of security and all the kinds of just to keep it from becoming a giant riot. I mean, after seeing that, the fact that there's ever any festivals ever that go smoothly, it's fucking insane. Because it so easily could go fucking awful.
Well, it was hot too.
Oh, there's a lot of things.
So many factors.
Yeah, watch the documentary. It was
yeah,
like they ran out of fucking water and they were price gouging people.
Yep,
they were pissed. People were pissed, and people were rolling around in shit mud.
Yeah,
literal. They thought it was just mud. No, it was shit.
Oh yeah,
from the porta potties. If there was a swamp of mud around the porta potties, what do you think it's made out of? Anyway, it's a good documentary though. But and Listen, Limp Bizkit, didn't help the cause, but
Not at all.
yeah, I mean, listen, I love seeing videos when I see the Foo Fighters or whoever stopping their concert because someone's getting, trampled or something's happening. So they stop shit, make sure that happens. That's what a responsible band does. That's not what Limp Bizkit did. It's not like, what's that guy last year? What was his name? The rapper? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
we talked about it.
Yeah. I can't. It was at Astro World. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't remember the guy's name.
It wasn't Travis Scott, was it?
Yeah,
Who was it? It was Travis Scott? Okay.
Yeah.
And that. The wrong thing, right? Luckily, no one died at Woodstock 99, which is surprising. People were raped.
No.
Dude, one of the promoters, what he said is, he's like, man, what did he say? It's on a documentary. He's like, there was over 200,000 people there. He's like, a city with 200,000 people would have more rape cases on a weekend in 3 days than we did in that festival. That was he said that out loud on camera. Even if he's even if he's right, which it probably is, that's not, you don't say that, man.
No. That's a little harsh.
I mean, obviously they didn't have enough security, didn't have enough, they wished it was Woodstock 99. I mean, excuse me, 69, the original one, when everyone, it policed itself. That obviously didn't happen. Plus, it was 1999, which, people were a bit different than. I feel like, honestly, I feel like people have changed a bit since 1999, and that's why fucking festivals don't get like that anymore. At least not often. Well, Oscar World did, but there's so many, and they're not like that. That one in fucking Virginia is fucking insane. How many people are there? How many bands are there, and how big it's going to be? But I doubt people are going to die there. Well, knock on wood.
Yeah. It would definitely be a massive tragedy if there were people that would die at that show.
Well, yeah, at any show.
Sometimes, people do dumb things, take acid and think they can fly.
Go to a Travis Scott show.
Yeah. I don't know. It happened. It was a weird moment in American history. And at this point, it's like, move on.
What do you mean? We have moved on, man. I'm just talking about it because there's a fucking documentary about it.
I know, but again,
we have fucking moved on. If we didn't move on, there wouldn't be more festivals happening, man.
True.
Those bands that were there wouldn't continue playing. We would have canceled Limp. We would have canceled Limp Bizkit. They didn't talk about Creed playing, which kind of disappointed me. Creed was there. They didn't even mention that.
I wish they would have mentioned Scott Stapp.
Because I'm sure he killed it. Listen,
we're at Woodstock.
Probably.
Yeah.
Scott Stapp only, he only does 100% all the time. That's why people laugh at him, really, because he's always 110% every time. But whatever, he's the man. Jewel was there.
Yeah.
Willie Nelson was there. Was she? No, they don't talk about her. They talk about I talk about a few bands. Korn, because the Korn set was nuts, but the Limp Bizkit set was the big one.
Yeah.
There's a problem. And who's the DJ? Fatboy Slim.
Yes.
When he was doing a show in the hangar, like at midnight, they made him leave because somebody drove a Humvee. They stole a Humvee and drove it into the hangar.
Good Lord.
And then somebody saw a girl getting raped in the Humvee. So there you go.
Oh boy.
Yeah, good old Pete. It's probably, what's his name? No, I doubt it. He's probably fine.
Fred Durst.
No, the Miz. I'm sure that I'm sure he didn't do any of that, but I'm sure he was douchey. It looked like it was like 200,000 frat boys. That's what it looked like.
For sure. It was
a lot
1999. Of course
Yeah.
it's going to be that. That was frat boy culture height.
But it's weird because I don't never acted like that in my life. You probably have. I haven't. You act like that today. But I've never thought, oh man, let's just burn some shit for no reason. Let's just
I don't like burning things, except for like maybe in a fire pit.
Let's just grab boobs of the girls who are crowd surfing. Let's just do that.
I mean, we've all done things when we're drunk.
I am not worse than Ray. Stamp it.
I mean, especially if you're pushing him off, you gotta like go open palm on the chest.
No, I mean
usually.
just a lot of footage of just like you know what they're doing. They're exactly doing it. This isn't like it was an accident. No, they know what they're doing.
Oh yeah, I guarantee you, some fucking frat boy from like Michigan State, like finger popped like 15,000 women.
I don't know. In that area, it's probably a lot. I didn't say this, but I'm sure there's a lot of Ivy Leaguers. I mean, it was in upstate New York.
Yeah.
Listen, it seems like a fun show. I just also while watching the documentary, I figured out there's no way I could handle a festival like that. It's like so fucking hot. I'd die. I don't even know if I'd enjoy it. I don't think I'd enjoy it.
You'd pass out in one of the porta potties. They'd push you over down the hill.
No, I would definitely be in the medical tent, probably like day one.
Yeah.
Especially if there was no fucking water.
Yeah.
And like by day two, the fountains they did have, they were like brown. The water was brown.
Ugh.
People got trench mouth.
Yeah.
It wasn't okay.
No,
well, they cut corners, whatever. Like when you watch that, you're like, did the Fire Festival people not know about this festival or any festival that fell apart? Like before because they cut corners even worse, and that festival didn't even happen. But it's just, I don't know. I guess I have a lot of respect for anyone that can pull off an actual festival because logistically that seems impossible, and money wise, you can't cut corners or you're gonna get fucked because it happened multiple times.
Yeah.
What's your problem today, Ray? You're fucking rocking all over the place.
I'm like sort of Tim Danko, where it's like
yeah, but I'm like, I know where I am. You look like you're just kind of floating. You're not paying attention. You're all over the place.
It's been a weird day.
You know how often during episodes you say that? It's every episode. You said it every.
I work in pest control, dude.
You say it all the time. Weird day. You say it's an excuse. So I'm trying to tell you to be better at this, and you refuse. And listen, I tried today.
I know. You had production value, which I was kind of surprised by.
I wanted to do the walkout, but Thomas wasn't here.
Yeah,
that was the whole thing I was going to do. I brought my glove out of my car for it.
How much did you pay for that, by the way?
Like $40, I think.
Okay, that's
no, it's like it's like a cheap one. I only play if I have to.
Plus, I'm coming down off a high. Like that's never.
That's
good.
not. You're all.
That's why I'm getting even more high. I'm gonna turn my camera off and talk to you, but I'm gonna smoke weed.
The thing about your excuses is you use them all the time.
Yeah, because they're legit excuses.
Guys, I'm sorry this show sucks, and like if you stick around, I don't know why. Tell us why. Yeah, you know what?
Like you, Tim.
If you like it, tell us why, so we know. Because then we'll do more of that. But I don't really think anyone likes it. I think they just feel sorry for us.
Probably, and I'll take feel sorry for us at this point.
Yeah, no one's watching.
He's checking the numbers. Not good.
Don't
look at the numbers.
Well, our friends are on, and that's why I don't like this time of year because they're on too, But we've always been Tuesday, and we're not telling them not to, and we wouldn't, but
No, not at all. I would never tell I would never bitch about something.
Okay, you're not done, all right, I guess.
Yeah, hold on. Casey, yes, I have.
You always bitch about
but when it comes to the MMA holes, because they've given us a platform, they've given us a place for people to find us that like us.
Sure, and why would we? Why would we say anything? No. What's happening? Oh, these fights. I just, you know what? I did watch the Contender Series last week because I heard it was good, and there were some good fights, but and again, I have no interest in really doing live streams because the times we've done it hasn't been fun. And the one we did here, again, if we got more views, we keep doing it. Like it's not that bad.
For you, though.
It's not that bad. It's
for
just
me, it's a lot of fun.
You like the one we did here? That was long as fucking boring as fuck. We didn't get a great card either that week.
Agreed.
Yeah, it was just fun. The only thing that was fun about it is that Thomas had so many fighters. Yeah, he was freaking out the whole time.
Yes,
it was the only thing that was entertaining about it.
And him acting
no,
the way he was, yelling at everyone. That made it fun.
That was the only thing I liked about it. It took forever, and no one watched it. Not worth doing it. Not worth it. Ray had to come to the house. You know, we've been saying that for a while. We'll get one of these days. We'll find one.
I mean,
let's get like a nerdy one though, right? I don't want like one of the things where he's tougher than everybody.
That's our boy.
We should get. All right. I was doing a bit. All right, never mind. Ray stepped on it because he sucks. Are you drinking Budweiser, the king of beers over there?
Yes, I am.
All right.
It's not one of the Freedom cans, sadly.
I had one beer left in the fridge when my brother drank it on Saturday. He drank my last Elvis juice.
You need to keep that. You need to buy. We need to get Tim a fucking mini fridge.
Mini fridge, lock with a lock on it.
Yeah. Where it just says poison inside on the outside, like a wrap. I think that'd be kind of fun.
I'd come down here on Tuesday, like not being down here in a week, and I just see the thing broken open, like smashed the lock. And it's empty. Probably.
Use a camera. We'd have to put a Ring camera by it.
Maybe.
With a sensor.
Find it's the fucking cats that broke into it.
They're holding them with all their paws. The bottles up to their faces.
Fucking fuddle. Look at. That'd be great.
That'd be funny as fuck.
Yeah, what? We finally get a viral video.
Oh, Bieber! I know your baseball
asshole.
career really isn't going the way you thought, but come on.
Bieber, you drunk asshole.
At least you're not like the neighbor's cat. What's his face? Mike Trout. Or not Mike Trout. What's Trevor Bauer? Who's the one that's
fucking rapey tomcat? We get another cat. I would really want to name it Deshaun.
Huh?
If we get another cat, I want to name it Watson.
Why?
Big Sherlock Holmes fan.
Ha! My friend's been playing this fucking Sherlock Holmes video game.
Okay.
Looks dumb as fuck. I don't know. I like Fall Guys. Hi, Thomas.
Greetings, my bro brethren.
Here's my.
Missed you.
I have questions.
The show missed you. They hate us. Apparently, they love you and hate us.
Yeah, they were. Here's Casey Jones.
Before you answer, I'm about to say before you ask that question, I'd rather show you because I know what the question is.
We have exclusive. We have an exclusive before anybody. Yeah. But no, actually, everybody kept saying this pretty much, Thomas. What Casey Jones is saying.
We'll get one eventually. We'll find
one. They've been asking where you've been the entire episode.
I'm sorry, guys.
It means you're loved, at least. No, we told him. We told him you were on assignment following a hot dog on his rehab, pretty much.
It's not a rehab. He's not injured. He just sucks.
And the thing is,
Framil Reyes, get him out of here.
The thing is, like, the past 2 days have been a whirlwind, so I'm dead effing tired. But when a friend that works for a real radio station says, come on and help me with this, then I'm going to do it. Hold on.
Oh, boy.
Hold on. Stop it.
But he's also going to steal it for Bro Plata because he's a good guy.
Yeah, he understands exclusives are the best.
Yeah, I gave him the video, so TAM has it first, but I'm going to get credited for this.
Nice.
So, and then I have to cut up a audio file for him that I'm also going to get credited for.
Nice.
So, let's see.
That's exactly that. Good shit, my friend. Good
Walter
shit.
From Butler, Indiana. I get it.
Exactly. I knew you would get it, Tim. All right. Here we go.
Guy in the show.
So this is what the guys are wondering about. I was there for this. I'm about to play it for you guys.
Go. I guess it's legal. Oh!
I don't like it.
Yeah, he did it dirty. He did it dirty. He really did.
He didn't do it dirty. Did you
That's just
pay
the
attention?
dirtiest.
Hold on. He did not do it dirty.
He cut
Did
a
you
corner,
pay attention?
Tim. He cut a corner.
Did you pay attention? He cut the corner, but Onion's purse made an appearance. And you know, Onion is a known cheater. So the young lady used Onion's purse and they all went down. But this is what's bad about what happened. Glad that Mustard won. But the young lady that was the chicken taco really went down. Like she was down for like 10 minutes.
Pulled a Randall Simon on her?
She was hurt. So they actually had to cart her off, and she was carted off the field.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, no.
So when we were leaving, because the game, I think, is still going on. When me and Rob were leaving, she's in the cart getting taken to the emergency room. We're like, are you okay? And she's like, yeah, I'm fine.
What was there, a brick in that
Crying.
purse?
Mustard, you son of a bitch.
There was a brick? Like, is this 1980s pro wrestling all of a sudden? Where it's like, manager comes in dressed like a woman with a brick in his purse? Like, what the fuck is this? Is there a horseshoe? What happened?
I don't know, but she was hurt. She was hurt real. They were rolling her behind the stadium. She had some tears. So yeah.
Oh man.
Oh no. Mustard. Goddamn Mustard turning heel. All right. Heel Mustard. We're
yeah.
And then
Mustard's going full Colby Covington. The only way back is to be a monster.
Full Colby. Yeah. Oh, he doesn't like ketchup because it's a different color than him.
Yeah.
Tim, did you get one of these?
Mustard's gonna come out in a MAGA belt. What? Yes. A MAGA hat and a. All right, what?
No, it was bad enough. Rob started singing "Let's Go Brandon," and I looked at him. I was like, "What the hell?" So when they're playing the "Let's Go Captain" songs, he's up there. Let's go, Brandon. I looked at him. I'm like, dude.
Oh,
Jesus. He's like, what? He's the guy, and then the guy at the bat was named Brandon, so I couldn't really prove that he had intentions. But then when they start playing the damn song, so you got one too. Yeah, he just gave me one today. So,
yeah, this is the one I got. You know, it's funny. The Fran Moraes bobblehead was supposed to happen in a couple weeks.
That's one of the two bad things that happened to me this weekend. Yesterday, I was really discouraged, and Tim, I know you don't like talking wrestling, but I thought Johnny Gargano would be back.
Nope.
Last night's Raw. No.
Nope.
But
he's coming in 2 weeks. He's coming in 2 weeks. I'll be there for that. I'll be there where? For AEW. I'll be at AEW.
Oh no. You didn't hear the news, did you?
Oh, did he get signed again?
He's coming. Triple H has got him. Shawn Michaels reached out to him. Triple H has got him. You guys are getting nothing, and you will like it. And we'll take MJF from you, no problems.
Yeah, suck a dick on that. That's I want him to stay where he's at, where he can say shit and all that kind of stuff, and not be bubblegum.
Well, last night we got a punk ass during the commercial break. Get your punk ass fucking ass over here. I'm like, oh, this is supposed to be a family show, but
wrestling.
Yeah, we're coming. It's back. It's back. There was something I had for Tim. I forgot what I had for Tim. And I apologize. Like the whole ticket thing, I apologize. My station fell through. I didn't think I was going until my adopted brother and sister got tickets. And then Chelsea calls me. And, she's working with Kane's wrestling school.
Yeah.
So Chelsea calls me, you going to Raw? I'm like, yeah, I already got tickets. Shit, I want you to go with me. I'm like, fuck. So it was
That's
been
cool.
a time.
How was it? I heard it was okay.
It was a confusing show because all the action was good. It was a decent show. It wasn't overhyped. But Tim, you'll appreciate this. I want you to listen, Tim. So all night, there was a car.
Alexa Bliss there?
Oh, yes, she was. She jumped off the fucking. We got ass shot of Alexa Bliss. I'll get back to that for you, Tim. We got full ass shot. Full midair ass shot. I wish I had tickets. You would have been a happy guy. But all night, while they were cutting promos in the garage, behind them was a car that was blatantly an accident. And I'm like, why the fuck aren't they talking about whatever happened in the back with this car that was back there? So they did it for 2 or 3 segments, and me and everybody, why in the hell are they not talking about the car accident? That's how it was Dexter Loomis who rammed the car into a part of a parking garage because he was going to hop the show and take over. That's something Tim would do.
What?
Wreck a car at a wrestling show just to take the attention away and then try to hop the border just to try to get to somebody.
No, I don't think I have that in me, to be honest with you.
I think you do. I think that's how we introduce you into the wrestling world.
Listen. I'd be a fan of wrestling if they just let me do it.
Oh, you know they would.
I just want to be part of the show. I don't want to watch the show.
AIW, I'm sure AIW will come up with a character and everything for you.
No,
I can come up with my own character. Thank you very much.
Well, I mean, a way to introduce that said character.
Through the rafters in a cat suit, James Bond style.
That don't work. That don't work out.
Mission Impossible.
I was about to say the Odeon's light rig only has a weight limit, dude. And
oh damn, I wasn't going
don't
there.
Meet it. All of a sudden, you end up like Owen Hart. We don't want that.
Yeah, listen. If they could, listen, if it could hold 220 pounds, it could hold 300 pounds. Okay, moving on. Yes, it could. They thought it was.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have
shots.
45 shots to do.
And we're gonna get 4 tonight and then 4 next week.
He can do whatever he wants.
Shot number 2.
Oh god, we're gonna have a drunk producer. This is gonna be a fun show.
I'm getting this out the way.
I might do another one too. I don't know. I after one shot, I'm like, oh Lord, but now I'm starting to be okay again because I'm on antibiotics. I shouldn't be drinking, but I'm really bored.
That's the thing. That's another reason I'm getting them out the way because the doctors are telling me I got to slow a lot of shit down. So,
oh God, are we slowly killing you? I hope we're not.
I think
emotionally,
I'm killing me.
Probably, yeah.
No, I'm killing me because. Ugh.
Yeah, I know that goes too. I've been doing that too.
Burgers are tasty, bro. What do you want?
Yeah, they are.
Opening clip is ready. Ray has sent me the information. We will have Bulletproof Troops first part of the interview up as soon as I go through that information to get that from Ray. And that'll be going up probably before the weekend. And then there'll be a hell of a lot more coming up.
Sweet.
Yeah, I couldn't remember the password. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I couldn't either. So I just decided to create a new one and it worked out. So.
No, were you going to say something about Framil or Bobby Bradley?
I'm going to miss them.
I'm not going to miss Bobby Bradley too much, man. They gave him a lot of chances.
My heart is broken. Are you going to miss Deshaun Watson for the rest of the season?
Yeah. It's going to be such a mess, man. They're going to have to go to federal court. It's going to be like, why don't they just fucking give him 2 more games and let's just fucking say that's it. That's just good enough.
Because Deshaun Watson's fucking ego. It already came out and they said they were going to suspend him for 12 games. They offered him 12 games, pay the fine. He turned it down like a dumbass.
Well, is he a dumbass? Because he got 6.
He got 6, but
the
but the
I want to fucking win. Hey, you were on the wrong side of history with Roethlisberger, so it's my turn.
Yeah, we had great players around Roethlisberger.
So do we.
At least.
We have great players.
They're not to the
We're
caliber
gonna win
like
some
a
of those
Heinz
games without
Ward
him.
or
We're gonna win games without him.
or
We're not
Antoine Randall
We're not gonna
L.
win playoff games without him.
Shot 3.
Oh God.
Anyway, I'm mad at Frammo Reyes because I like him, but he's playing so shitty that we're trying to win a division here. He was out of options. They didn't give him he didn't have a choice.
But
They didn't have room for him trying to find it anymore. They didn't. Especially with all these young guys hitting really well in AAA. They didn't have fucking room for him to try to find it, figure it out anymore. But unfortunately, he was out of options, so they couldn't do anything about it. They had to DFA him, and he knew he was going to get picked up.
Well, it lightens the blow because a young man that I used to watch at the stadium I just left is up here now, and that's Will Benson. I'm not expecting much, but we need some pop, man. We need some fucking pop.
It took Benson a lot longer than people thought it would take. Although he's still not old, he's like 25, but they drafted him as a 18-year-old.
He was fucking bopping shit out of Lake County Stadium. And you're like, oh, Will, and then next thing you know, he gets sent up to maybe Akron or something. And then 2 weeks later, we go to a captain's game. Oh, he's back?
Yeah, he was at Akron last year, and he was really all or nothing until really recently in Columbus. He started hitting for average finally. Yeah, that's one thing. There was like a hole in his swing. He'd hit a home run or he'll strike out, which they can do that in the major leagues now, but you have to hit a little bit. You can't.
You got to be like Quan. Yeah, I said it. You got to be like Quan. You got to be.
I don't know. I don't understand why you don't love Quan. Dude, he's batting 300 now.
I don't know. The Guardians are my team. It's the same way I feel about the Deshaun Watson shit. It's my team. I'm gonna have to get over it and root for them.
I've gotten over it already. Oh, look at this. We're up 5-0 in the ninth. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I like that too.
Good. We need to sweep this series against Detroit, and then who do we have after this? Toronto. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be tough. Toronto.
Yeah. That's gonna be bad.
Yeah, but then the next week we come back. We have we have somebody else we should beat, and then we have Chicago in the weekend. That's when I'm gonna go. It's next weekend? Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I can get my paycheck earlier so I can get a ticket and go. If you guys go, I'll know more.
Well, Ray can't go because he's going to some dumb wrestling show.
I am going to the JT Lightning Invitational Tournament, sir. It's in the name of one of the greatest wrestling promoters in the history of this town. It deserves respect. And to be honest with you, what really sold me, I was supposed to go to the Spin Doctors on the 20th. Guess what I'm doing? I'm going to wrestling because Eric Young is going to be in town, and I loves me some EY. So, yeah. Suck it, Tim Danko. Suck it hard.
I'll be at AEW too, Ray.
Oh, will you? Yeah.
I was just informed.
Hey, we're like in the $3 section because my friend decided to spend $93 fucking dollars on a goddamn ticket. I'm like, can you at least do 75? Like that's fine. I'm fine with it, but $93 fucking
$93 for minor league wrestling.
It's so what?
They're not minor league. They're
on television.
Yeah, they're competition. I will never sit there
Let's not go that far.
Yeah. I mean, for right now, WWE, I know Triple H is taking over, but they still got work to do, bro. And AEW, the only thing that's hindering AEW is booking. Some of the stories and injuries. That's it.
Yeah, I go because it's AEW, and I've seen a lot of these guys for $20. Like, I said this on, and anybody that's interested that's a wrestling fan, a buddy of mine, Justin Summers. You probably know Justin Summers, don't you?
I believe so.
I was talking to Tim because we have a mutual friend with Justin Summers.
It's been a while since I saw him, but I know Justin.
He does a wonderful podcast called Wrestling Cheers. And during the pandemic, when AIW was not doing any shows, I was on there talking about my fandom of AIW, why I became an AIW fan. I outlive, believe it or not, a majority, literally probably everybody that goes to AIW shows now. We're not at a bar in Menor on the Lake, Ohio called the Funky Frog watching guys like Corey Graves as Sterling James Keenan wrestle in a fucking sheer fishnet top and black tights.
You out loser all of them, huh?
I do, yes. I went to one when I was a senior in high school, and I loved it. Started going in 2010, but the episode is up there. Just search Wrestling Cheers and my name, and you get to watch me basically pontificate about how much I love AIW Absolute Intense Wrestling.
The deepest wedgie in the AEW show.
Problem. I'm hanging from a hook, brother. Like I
Voted
wear that
most
with a badge
swirly,
of honor. Yes,
Nothing with that. Nothing
yes,
wrong
I
with
am.
that. I may have us a guest. I have to talk to Chelsea again.
Ooh,
Chelsea's friend is a female boxer,
okay.
an intimidating looking female boxer. She's cute, but she's
I was about
fucking
to say-
cut.
I'm about to say, give me your name and I'll watch some clips. Let's do this. I'm down.
I forgot her name because we introduced each other.
Find out like after the show, sir. Like I'm down to have a boxer on, anybody that's in combat sports, to be
We're
honest.
supposed
with
to
you.
have the Bramash, the fucking BKFC guy, but Ray won't get a hold of him.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Also, we gotta get a hold of Kendall and find out what happened with Marcus.
Yeah, but I mean that to me, I
mean,
think you
I'm
just
just-
probably forgot.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not mad or anything. I'm just want to probably.
It's not a Lenny Hart situation.
No,
Number
not
four.
at all. No, he probably
will
just
always
forgot.
be the
Also, he
standard
probably
on this
wasn't
show.
quite sure if Kendall was going to be there, how the language thing was going to work. It's fine. You know,
Yeah.
it may have been weird anyway. Like, we didn't really prepare very well for it. Like, we probably should have found a translator.
Yeah.
We probably could have found one on Fiverr.
Mm-hmm.
we probably could find one. But no, we didn't do very
I
good
might
job
have
of it.
access.
What is this,
to
2?
people.
All right, second shot
4.
for Thomas. Second one.
4,
This is 4.
bitch.
Joking.
You watch your mouth with Thomas.
I don't even remember who lost for him.
It don't.
Cara
Look,
France.
It don't matter. It's 8 shots and I'm doing this shit. I know Kakar France lost.
Yeah, and that gave you 2 extra shots than it would have been any other week because we changed the rule.
God damn it, Tim! Using your white
It's a
privilege
good
to
rule.
change rules.
It's a good rule.
It's white privilege.
It makes sense. No, it makes sense. You guys agreed.
Mhm.
I was watching.
Oh, by the way, go ahead.
No, I was about to say I was watching Fight Night Saturday,
Mhm.
and I watched the female Ultimate Fighter fight. What did y'all think about that? Or did
That
y'all
girl-
get a chance to see it?
Nah, it was all right. That girl's nasty.
Yeah,
Yeah, she knows what she's doing. She'll be fun to watch in the future.
very young too. So she was, I think, the youngest out of the house.
Mhm.
And she came in and just busted everybody up.
Yeah, she
in
didn't
that
have a
main
lot of
event.
fights either. She had less fights than everybody.
But she
Yeah,
came
she's
in with confidence, man. Like you could
She's
tell
an
she was
alpha male or alpha MMA now.
okay.
I think one of their people. Oh no, next week, not only do we have to spin for the Tequila Quizzes for the UFC pay-per-view for next week, we also have our special event that we did last year. We're doing it again this year because we're classy. We're classy individuals, and we turned the Little League World Series into a drinking game. Little League World Series starts a week from tomorrow. So we're doing the Little League World Series Tequila Quizzes again.
Really? On kids?
Yeah, Tim's a monster on that.
It's just so funny to say it that we turn into a drinking game. It's so funny. It's fucked up, but it's hilarious. Last year didn't go that bad. Ray and I both had teams in the final, and my team won, which means Ray only had to do one shot.
Yeah.
But it's double elimination tournament, and like if all your teams get like knocked out in the first 2 rounds or whatever, you have to do like 9 shots. But I don't think
that number, son.
Ray. It's probably not going to happen. We're each going to have 4 teams. There's 20 teams. We're each going to have 4. So we're, honestly,
Thomas,
that punishment
Thomas.
probably less than any of the pay-per-views, most likely.
There's data that the wheel is racist.
No,
There's data.
Listen, you're the one that hits the wheel. You're the one that spins it. No one else.
Why are you victim shaming? Why are you victim shaming right now?
I was gonna say
He's
with
also
the little league thing, I'm only gonna pick the ones with the biggest Latin player.
you don't get to pick, the wheel picks. And no
Yeah, we pick it
putbacks.
by wheel because Tim
And the-
believes in rules and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's the way of the tequila Quinces. And you know what? You can get an extra team in this one too, but this is different. You want an extra team this time. Because you, oh, by the way, I don't know, maybe I didn't say this, Thomas. You only get judged by the team that does the best, right? It's not every team. It only get judged by the team that your team of your 4 teams that does the best.
And that's going to be the team with the Roberto Hernandez.
Maybe. Maybe. Last year I had a team from Michigan and they won the whole thing. So, and Ray's best team was the team from Ohio that came in second.
OH.
IO, baby.
IO.
But
There's
last
a
year
lot of
didn't
that
have,
chant last
didn't
night.
have international teams last
I
year.
bet.
But
That's what I was going to mention to you, Tim. No more ESPN, ABC, not CBS, NBC, and I forget what other affiliates carrying Big Ten.
oh, really?
Yeah.
The Big Ten is going to be half NCAA football.
Pretty much.
It's been mostly
Yeah.
Fox, though, right? Fox and
No more Fox. No
Fox-
more Fox. No
Wait,
more
wait.
ESPN or ABC.
did
I
someone
believe.
buy the
P.
Big Ten network? Because the Big Ten network is a
They-
Fox network.
Oh, what happened to Ray?
I said
Do I
I'm
have to change
going
my
P.
packages
Oh, I'm
in
sorry.
my cable. So
Um,
I pay for that package. Do I have to get a different package now?
the CBS and I can't remember who else bought out rights to the Big Ten as far
So
as
did-
football.
Well, I mean, all right. If I'm paying for a Big Ten network, am I still going to get it? If it's not a Fox network anymore, am I still going to get it?
I don't know. I have to look into that.
I guess I have to find out too. I'm going to need to know before football season starts.
Right.
Also, I think I'm going to get a Fire Stick or something.
Okay. Well, if you want that program, let me know.
Yeah, and another guy I know has something similar too. It costs so damn much. I'm just so
Well,
pissed.
ours is only the one I got is only $25, Tom.
Can you get the Guardian? That's the biggest thing. I need to get the Guardians.
You get MLB extra innings. You get NBA inside whatever they call it.
But dude,
You get NHL. You get Sunday
but
ticket,
don't you
and you get all the pay-per-view.
don't the extra inning games get blacked out though locally?
No, what
They don't?
I mine's don't. No,
Oh, do you have a VPN maybe?
no.
Because that's what I hear. If you don't have cable and you get the pass, if they black out the local games.
Nope. I've been watching Guardians
Fucked
games
up. All right, well
all
that's
year.
good. Well, that's the biggest thing for me. That's the only thing I'm watching cable is the Guardians. That's it. Or sports in general. Other than that,
Yeah.
I can get streaming services for everything else.
And then hold it. You get that. Then you don't have to pay for UFC pay-per-views.
Oh, that too.
You don't have
And
to
that's
pay
where
for
it feels a
those.
little bit dirty, but
It feels dirty, but $25, dude. You're saving money.
well, no, it's $80. Yeah, and I don't have anyone going in on me, so I pay $80 every pay-per-view. It's fucking ridiculous.
The only way I could watch them is because of that. And
Yeah, that's
and
true.
I'm not gonna lie. When I start doing a show and I figured
Mm-hmm.
out that I could get them, I was like, okay, then I can watch them. Then I can
Yeah.
really
I
try
mean,
to contribute.
I didn't get every single one until we started doing this show. And I mean, how many pay-per-views I think I've missed one pay-per-view, and that was when I was at the Indians game. So I mean, it's been, what is it, like $2,000? Oh my gosh, I don't have to think about that. Yeah, like $2,000 with a pay-per-view since we did this show. Oh my
Plus you
gosh, that's nuts.
Plus, you get ESPN Plus. I don't know how it works. Sometimes it works in funny ways. You get the ESPN Plus. Then on the other
There is a bundle discount for this pay-per-view though. I saw that.
Yeah, I saw that too.
But I'm not getting it because I don't have the bundle. I have all 3 streaming services, but I don't have the bundle. I called them and I had to cancel one to get the bundle. And I'm like, this sounds like a pain in the ass. So I haven't done it yet.
But not only that, you get the movies. You get movies when they come out in theaters. If it's something that really sucks, comes on there immediately. You don't get the full selection, but you get the Netflix specials, Netflix movies, Apple TV,
Yeah,
Hulu
well, I mean,
shit.
I will still have probably the streaming services. I just need to pay less than, I mean, even, I don't know. I'm just thinking of finding someone who has Spectrum and pay them half their bill to get their login so I can watch it on Roku. Like that would be enough. But
Shit. But yeah, $25, man, and it's legit. I've
I
had it
believe
now
you.
for like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, it has to be something because $300 is a outrage. Like that's a lot of the money I get a month is almost not quite half, but almost half of it. It's like 40%.
That's
It
money you
goes
can
to
take to West Virginia when they make this
just
damn.
cable.
That's money when you can take to the casino when they make this shit legal, so you can start betting.
Oh, well, at the end of the year, at the latest, right? Like, I really think they're going to push it. They're already. I think I haven't heard lately, but they've been started taking license applications in June. I think they're going to be done pretty soon. I feel like they're going to have online probably pretty soon because they get cuts of that, right? So
yeah,
you figure. And I would probably mostly will be doing it online because the closest casino to me is still West Virginia, and I would probably, I haven't gone down there to do any sports book stuff yet. I thought about it, but I don't want to. I'm probably going to have I don't know. I'm usually not that bad with that stuff. I might have a little bit of a problem when we start. Ray was talking today about how he's gonna bet on balls and strikes.
It's that intricate. It really is. It's just
I know.
When you got
I'm not gonna touch
DraftKings.
baseball. Baseball's not, dude. Baseball's too nuts. I'm not fucking betting on baseball.
Goddamn easy bet.
Baseball,
It's an
no.
easy bet. Balls and strikes. Balls and strikes is so simple.
It's 50-50. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll bet that if it's good odds.
Basically fit. How is it good odds? It's going to be fit probably even every time.
No.
Except for maybe a 3-0 count. But
as a red-blooded American, we have gambling problems because you can even gamble on professional fucking wrestling. What the fuck?
Why would you do that? Why? Even I would never bet on professional wrestling.
Maybe the DraftKings.
What does it count as insider trading if you're like a McMahon and you know that's going to happen? Anyway, go what?
Right, exactly. That's what you bet on, Tim. DraftKings has it. You bet on whether the last pay-per-view they had for SummerSlam. You bet on how many times Roman Reigns is going to Superman punch Brock Lesnar.
I mean, that's fun.
I bet people get cut off. Get cut off from like if you win 2 bets in a row in wrestling, you probably get cut off because you know something. I mean, because it is a legitimately fixed sport. It's so weird that they let people bet on that.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I guess they let people bet on the NFL.
This is true.
Remember that old Lord Thoven joke, Ray? No?
Which one?
The one that people ask Lord Thoven if he can use his powers to influence sporting events. Can't do that. There's only 3 beings in the history of creation that could use their powers to influence sporting events. 1 is Jesus. 2 is Allah, but he only does soccer. And 3 is Roger Goodell. Those are the 3. Good Lord Thoven joke.
Bro, I'm telling you, I think Lord
Thoven's going
to get him out of the cave.
He's going to start. He needs a new costume.
Okay.
This one's tight.
Okay.
And I don't know if I
guarantee you the
legitimately
Patreon
make one out of a circus tent. What?
The Patreon will pay for better robes.
I need like a legitimate. Do you know anybody who does costume design?
No,
that's
but
what I need.
I still want to produce. I want to produce personally this podcast.
Oh, the Lord Thoven podcast.
Yes.
Well,
that would be my baby. That would I would urge him every single time he doesn't want to do the show. I will go, dude. Look at the check you're getting. Shut up.
Check.
Get out there.
Although I did discover Randy Feltface the other day, and makes me think that Thoven could work.
Oh yeah.
You know what? I like Randy Feltface. Legitimately funny.
The Australian puppet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not only that, but because if you don't know who it is, Randy Feltface is pretty funny.
Yeah.
His stand-up is legitimate. Because it's not just hack, I'm a puppet jokes. Like, not at all. It's all like the puppeteer. It's basically his life, but he's doing it through the puppet. And it's really cool, actually.
And the way...
Like, he's telling stories. I'm like, a puppet can't do this, but it's his personal stories. Just happen to be telling it through the puppet. It's really cool, actually.
Mm-hmm. I fell in love with that in like 2016.
Yeah, I just found out it just popped up on YouTube and I watched the special and it's pretty good.
I got super high one night and just went on a Randy Feltface binge, and watch like all of his specials, all that stuff, and it's legit, dude. Like,
Yeah, it is. It is cool. It is cool. I like to meet that guy. I like to hear more about how that works. And
the way he uses also the his own stage presence as the puppet is so fucking good. Like, you can tell that the guy, if he was to do the act as himself, would be amazing because he knows that he's confident in it. But the way he uses the puppet and like looks at the audience, looks the ways you're supposed to look, it's perfect. It's perfect.
And it's, I mean, it becomes, the puppet becomes its own entity, right? Because it seems like, even though you know it's not, you know it's a person under there, you know what's happening. It's not a secret, but it just seems like Randy Fellface is his own actual character. And you know what doesn't feel like that? Jeff Dunham. So that's what people are like. Oh, I don't like puppet stuff. I'm like, well, listen, there's a difference between what Dunham does and what this guy does. A lot. Like, this guy does personal shit through a puppet.
Yeah.
Dunham does racist shit through a puppet.
Damn. Really?
Otto and George, another great example of a guy doing himself through a puppet, was Otto and George. Like,
you ever hear Lynch talk about how he used to, I forget what comedy club he used to do it at. He used to put a Mr. Potato Head on a stool with like a sideways hat and put a mic in front of it, and then you go in the back and be like doing like a ridiculous black voice, like, yo, motherfuckers don't know. Mr. Potato Head. I wouldn't do that, but I'm pretty sure I'll get run out of the comedy. Just go in the back of the guy mic, like, you bitches don't know. Yeah.
Pete would Uncle Phil you out the door at the funny stop for that. You better than that, Tim Danko. You need to do better.
Well, years ago, I don't know how to say this. Fucking no one's watching. I signed up Lord Thoban for the amateur contest years ago.
Yes, we need this.
I did that a while ago. I should have got him a spot in the co-feature. Fuck. Well, I want, because my ultimate goal, I want the final to be me versus Lord Thoban. I tried that once. I did that once at a comedy contest years ago that Eric Cribley was running. He's like, my ultimate goal is to get the final, Tim Danko and Lord Thoban.
Yes.
It didn't work though. I don't think either of us got through. We both fucking bombed.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the year before I came in like fourth in that contest out of like 30 some comics, and the next year I didn't even make it out of the first round.
Are we talking? Are you talking about the Youngstown one?
Yeah, the Shakers.
Yeah, Shakers.
The thing about it was like it was all fan votes, so it was like who was out there. And the one time, Sean Aaron, remember Sean?
Yeah,
he brought everybody.
Okay,
and I went on after him, and like everyone went inside to tell him how good he did. No one was outside when I went up, and no one voted for me because they didn't see me.
Aww.
But Chris Harvey beat me, and at the time that bothered me because that was like when Chris was new.
Yeah,
it's different now, but at the time it was like he was new, and I'm like, no one fucking saw me. In the comics, I knew were like, dude, you're good. Just no one's fucking here. I'm like, no, it's a weird contest. But the one time I did it, it went pretty well. But I don't know.
I think I was 2 years into stand up when I did Shakers, right?
It's a weird one.
And what?
Shakers was a weird contest.
But I actually went, I'm new, guys, and I think I was like 2 years in, and some guy, this is how bad the thing was, he came up to me and was like, hey, is this really like your first time doing stand-up? I'm like, no, I've been doing it for 2 years. And you just saw his face like drop, and I'm like, yeah, it sucks. It's okay.
I was only like 3 years in when I came in fourth.
Nice.
But that was then. Like I beat back then, it doesn't matter now at all. But back then I beat some people who were really funny, like Ray Zawandi and Tim Ross and
Tim Ross.
But those guys are fucking hilarious. They're both really funny. I haven't seen either of those guys in a long time, but they're both really funny. Anyway, what else is going on?
Not much.
Oh, fucking Jeff Neal.
Yeah.
Looked fucking fantastic. The best he's ever looked.
Yeah.
I caught some of that. I didn't catch everything.
That's the one thing I really wanted to talk about in that card is how good Jeff Neal was. And that's about all I have to say, really. It's I didn't expect him to look that good. He looked fantastic. Is he still tending bar? I don't know. I know most of his UFC career, he's been tending bar the whole time. Like, you don't think that's a problem if you're a professional sports organization and 60% of your fighters have day jobs? Maybe not 60, but a good bit of them have day jobs.
30.
That's a lot. That's too many. How many in any other professional sport?
I don't know. Be more smart with your money.
No, not
No.
really.
I don't have a big
Yeah,
money
be,
hat.
be more smart with your 12 grand a year. Okay.
Fight more, bitch. Say yes.
It's not just that. You really? You think they're all getting offered fights?
I think so.
No.
I know
You're
of
full
one
of
young
shit.
man.
There's no
that's sitting
fucking
there-
way.
know of one young man that's sitting at home waiting on a rematch.
Oh,
Oh,
I know.
yeah,
he's
but,
getting
it's
he's
fine
getting
money
John
wise.
Jones, and hopefully he knocks John out.
He's
I
been-
want to fucking
Really?
badly.
They've been talking about it for 3 fucking years.
I know.
Since he fought Tiago, which was how long ago was that?
A while.
Or Reyes? What was his last fight? Reyes.
Yeah,
so-
Reyes, the disputed
yeah.
decision. Yeah.
Yeah, well, both of his last 2 fights were pretty close.
Yeah, I mean,
I think he won both of them. But they were very close. They weren't great. He didn't look fantastic in either of them.
see, John Jones to me like has to do one thing.
3.
Okay,
It's his 3rd shot.
5.
Don't be a dickbag. All right. He has to deal with a racist wheel. We all
I'm
know
waiting
that
to the back end
artificial-
of this show when he's drunk as fuck. It's gonna be the most fun part of this show.
We all
I
know that
don't know.
artificial intelligence is racist. Okay.
I don't know. After 5, I thought I would feel a buzz. I'm getting warm, but they ain't.
No. Dude, the fucking Metabot is fucking anti-Semitic. Apparently, this is what it said. Look, also what Trump actually won the election, and it's anti-Semitic, right? That's what the Metabot is saying to people, right? Like the Metabot's like Ray.
No, because I mean I don't even believe crime stats because I think it's too low. So it's I think that bot was just A-okay. I think he was A-I-okay. Yeah,
I sent you that article. So I saw this thing that popped up on the newsfeed. It was a town in central Ohio. Was someone saw there was a bunch of flyers for KKK meetings in this town. People were freaking out because someone put a bunch of flyers up in their town and yard signs for KKK meetings. Then I found out that it was Worthington, which is where Alan lives, and they mentioned a street that most of these were on, and it's a fucking street Alan lives on. So I said it to him like, dude, was this you? He's like, no. I'm like, did you see any of these? He's like, no, I didn't. I'm like, huh, that's weird. But the people in the video that I saw live behind him.
Shit.
Yeah. So it's funny.
Oh,
I'm like,
God.
where is this? It's his fucking neighbors they interviewed because they've interviewed, black people. But he said he didn't see any of them. They probably got taken down pretty quickly. But apparently people in Worthington are, I don't know. Part of me thinks maybe it was it's not that the KKK doesn't exist still. It does.
I mean, it's way less than it used to be.
No, listen, I feel like
because people don't want to be attached to their racism; they just want to be racist.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't mean the people that do exist that wouldn't put flyers out. It only takes one person.
It would be. I think it would be more, if anything, like Upper Arlington or one of those kind of.
Well, it's happening,
places.
Ray. People put flyers up.
Yeah, and I think it was some kind of prank. There's no way that they could.
You know what's funny? That's
the
exactly what I
KKK could
told.
be making a
Not
resurgence.
joking. That's exactly
No
what
way.
I told Alan you would say.
There's no. I don't believe that the K.
Same.
If they're coming back, then we need to stop them. I'm not gonna
What do you mean
lie.
back. They never left. There's not.
They were in way far. It was basically 3 hillbillies named Earl and a warehouse. That's all.
Exactly
it really
what I
was.
thought you would say about
Earl,
this.
that's one
You
of
would-
my
I know
favorite
you would
TV
downplay
shows.
this. This is a good show.
Jason
Legitimately
Lee looked
funny
like he was in
show.
the Klan. All right, he looked like a guy who would be a recruiter.
Oh shit.
Well,
I've
what
seen
was it?
dudes in Ashtabula County that look like him. So where are we going, kids?
Dude, I know plenty of guys who live around me.
Well, I mean, Tuscarora. Here's the thing, like for the racism angle for you on me, I live in a diverse neighborhood. Tuscarora's County can count their black people in
yeah, but one of us
0.5.
is more racist than the other. Like, how can you say just because where I live? It's anything to do with anything.
Thomas has agreed with a lot of the things that I have said. So I'm
Yeah, but
gonna
Don't be throwing me on that bus.
I'm not throwing you under a bus. I'm more
Y'all
adding
said
you
don't
to
be
the
throwing me
statistics.
on
Thomas
that.
also
and
thinks that
factual
Applebee's
information.
has the best wings. He cannot be
Not-
trusted.
Not
They
under. I said
do.
don't be throwing me on that bus.
Oh, okay. I gotta throw you on the wagon somehow, my friend. It's with back problems. It's kind of hard, but I definitely
I
lift
wouldn't-
with my knees at this
I wouldn't
point.
want you to try to lift me. I'm 297 pounds, and I lost 11 pounds.
Oh my God,
Dude, you and me are about the same weight.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that was. I'm like 240 right now, I think. So I need to get back in the goddamn gym.
I'm fine. I'm perfect the way I am. No, it's not good. That's
No,
not
that
good.
treadmill needs to be fucking put together, and you need to walk
put
on it
together.
for at
That's
least
neat.
2 hours. That's what you
God
need.
damn. Oh,
Why are you
God.
telling me what I fucking
The
need?
lowest, because I can go to jujitsu classes like tomorrow. I just choose not to.
Be fucking
Walking on a
fine.
treadmill, I can do for 2 hours and be like,
Listen,
I'm a little out of
My
breath,
l-
but I
listen.
can keep going.
listen. No, you know what? The out of breath isn't the problem. My legs go first before everything. So that's why I'm going to a neurologist. We're trying to figure that out. Because that's weird. Why are my legs going before my breath goes?
Because it's carrying 290
It's-
fucking 8 pounds.
It's always carried a lot of weight, though.
Uh,
Like an extra 30 pounds in a couple years should not make that much of a difference.
I'm fucking with you.
I know you are, but I'm still saying it's no. Listen, that's why. Honestly, no. Listen, this is why it's taken me so long to realize these are problems because I've always assumed it was just because of my weight, sweating. Maybe it's the weight. My legs shaking. Oh, maybe it's the weight. But all these, I'm like, nah. Doctors are like, you need to see a neurologist. So I'm going
Go.
in a couple weeks. Should have went. I was supposed to go. My appointment was in February. I finally scheduled another one for September.
I got to back out of a teeth cleaning because I'm getting my toe looked at. So,
What's wrong with your
What's wrong
toe?
with your fucking gross ass toe?
so I hit my toe on like what do you call it? Like,
Fungus.
no, it was
Ooh, excuse me.
Skank
y'all.
ass bitch.
it was decent toe.
Was you towing some woman?
No,
Literally.
I'm not. In high school, I tried that, but besides that, never again. Kind of weird, but I tried it.
It was
It's
bigger.
where you do it. You do it when you're a senior in high school. That's usually experimental time. Look at Damone and Stacy from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. It happened in a pool, a cabana, for Christ's sake. But I stubbed my toe on like I don't even know what
Worst show on the internet.
net. One of those like I don't know whatever you put in front of a couch. I forget what it's called. Table, just a table, pretty much. And I got a cut under the fucking. Shh, I'm on good weed.
Coffee table.
It's Portland shit. Sprained your toe on your puss. Hey, it didn't hurt. It just bled. Okay. And then obviously I
time to
didn't clean
bleed.
it, and I was wearing the same socks for like a couple days, and it looks kind of turning purple. So
I almost bought a Guardians hat at Walmart today, Thomas.
They got some good ones.
Decent ones. I just like just the thing is like if anyone who's been in Walmart knows they're from Walmart, so I feel kind of self-conscious to buy it.
Like I told you before, I don't like how the pro models fit this year because they switched them up. But as soon as I knew, matter of fact, last wrestling event I went to, oh shit, alcohol's kicking in. Last wrestling event I went to, I got this hat on purpose to piss people off. Because I know they look at the C and be like, oh, fuck him.
Oh yeah, because they were new then. Yeah, you told me that. Yeah, I
meh.
think I'm gonna go to the Rubber Ducks game tomorrow with my niece. I think. I might get a hat. Every time I go, I say I'm gonna get a hat and never do because I don't find one that fits me. I think I'm gonna have to get an adjustable one because I don't know what size I wear.
I hate those. I hate them.
I want
Snapbacks.
Yeah,
I want,
but
I
it's
want a
only
fitted
because of
one
my
with
scar.
the one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I have
okay.
one snapback, and it's actually an AIW hat. Like that's.
Okay.
I bought that just because I'm like, they gave me like something with a shirt kind of deal, you know, where I'm like, you buy a shirt, you get this for like $5. All right, fucking take that. I'll spend $5 on that.
Yeah.
So Snapbacks to me suck. Like it's either fitted or I mean my scally hats I wear. Like those are fitted because I at least know my like hat size, but like sometimes those fuckers are off, man.
Yeah.
What does AIW stand for? Is it
I'll let you
Absolute intent?
guess.
no, abstinent inbred wrestling?
Hey.
You
Is that
lay
not it?
off my company.
Is that not it?
It's my company. As a
I don't
fan,
think- I
that's
don't think it
my company.
Don't think it is. No, I think I got it right.
You're a horrible human being, Tim Danko. You are just the scum of the earth. And whatever Reddit comment I want to throw in there, kill yourself. I don't know.
Alopecia immigrant wrestling.
Hey.
That'd be. I'd
Do
watch
not
that. That'd be
involve-
fun.
Do not involve Jada Pinkett Smith in this shit, all right?
That's true. That's true. I like how Jeff Ross came out and be like, "I have alopecia." I thought that was hilarious. Yeah, so
It's insulting. Dude, I'm so glad, by the way, that Chris Rock basically told Will Smith to go fuck off.
Fuck himself, yeah.
Yeah, like, good for him for being like, no, fuck you, dude.
albino incel wrestling.
Oh, God. That is the saddest Saturday night ever. If you're in an albino incel meeting.
I'm going to need him to stop bringing up the residents of Eastlake.
Only you guys.
Actually, it's Tuscarawas County too, sir. There's a
Oh,
lot of
albinos?
albinos running around T County,
No.
Oh, okay.
and it's
burn
from
easy.
inbreeding. I guarantee you. A lot, dude. That is
Port Washington, maybe.
Port Washington,
Where the fuck is Port Washington?
Zanesville.
Port Washington. No, that's not in T County.
Oh, okay.
In Guernsey, I think. No, it's not. Byesville. It's in Guernsey County. Cambridge, Guernsey County.
Where the hell is Port Washington?
Tuscarawas County.
It is?
Mm-hmm. You know who has a house in Port Washington?
Who's
Bob
that?
Huggins. Bob Huggins has a big old house in Port Washington.
Who's
Oh,
Bob
shit.
Hargans?
Why am I even on a fucking sports podcast where
Bob
the guy doesn't know
Huggins is-
fucking sports?
Hall of Fame basketball coach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's from T County.
I was in Orville
He's from
recently.
Midvale, which is the little town right next to me.
And I didn't realize Orville was the birthplace of Bobby Knight.
Yep.
Mhm.
I did not know that. And to be honest
Do you
with
know
you, after
anything?
spending 8 hours in Orville and the surrounding area, I'd throw chairs too at my basketball players. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, it's like Bobby Knight got fired. Bob Huggins got fired from Cincinnati for like a drunken DUI. I'm like, well, it's come on, man.
Yeah. That's
And?
county as fuck. Like that's
Yeah,
your birthright. Is
He's a fucking
DUI.
hero here, man. His whole family still lives here in this area.
I should actually do that on stage. That Bobby Knight joke. It's like I've been in Orville for 8 hours, and I understand why you threw chairs. I totally get it at this point. Like it's just horrible.
It's fucking schmuckers.
Ugh. Well, no, that's actually a nice little area there where the Smuckers factory is, but fuck that town. Fuck that town.
She had a story about when they were filming Unstoppable. TJ Miller decided to go to the Schmuckers factory and he bought jelly for Denzel Washington. He's like, hey, I'll get this for Denzel. He just got him some fucking jam. Hey Denzel. I'm sure he threw it away.
I'm not even gonna go there.
Right.
I'm not.
What are you
even-
gonna say, you
It's a
monster? You're gonna
softball.
oh my, yeah, you're gonna turn a fucking gross or racist, one or
It
both.
was definitely racist.
Racist as hell, but hey.
Oh my gosh, I hate you so much.
6.
All right, do it.
Or shot for Thomas right here.
4 more for him. Yep.
One more after this.
2 more, damn it. I keep
this-
doing this. I'm not even gonna be able to cook dinner. Shit, I'm gonna be fucked.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
boy.
trying to figure out what I'm gonna eat.
I ate chicken tenders before I came on, frozen ones.
You know, I thought like I was gonna kill it. The show was gonna be great, but guess what? We fucking suck. No one's watching.
No, we got people watching.
No one's commenting.
So
Casey's
Dude.
commenting.
One fucking person's watching.
But Casey Jones.
It's Casey. I know.
It's Casey.
No.
It is not the quantity; it is the quality.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and
it's
we're quality,
Casey.
All right.
It's Casey.
What the hell? Don't
Quality there.
badmouth the dude that's fucking watching the podcast.
Joking.
Exactly.
Listen. I love Casey, but I will say if one of us got murdered by one of our listeners, it'd probably be Casey. I had to guess.
I don't know.
He wouldn't kill Thomas. He loves Thomas. Or maybe that's why he would kill Thomas. I don't know. I'm joking, Casey. We appreciate you. We love you.
Whew, I'm
Very
getting
much.
hot.
Oh boy. Yep. His balls
here we
is
go.
hot. It's not good. He's going full Derek Lewis right now. We're gonna
Tom
get honest
and
Thomas.
oh my gosh, I was gonna fucking Raymond, you fucking
Okay.
suck. No, I'm done. I quit.
Okay.
Tom and Ray, they don't know who Tim is gonna pick this week in Seiko or Blueho. I guess they'll have to wait and see who is Tim's hero of the week. Thomas, you missed the definitive list, the correct, factual, definitive list of the top. No, it's 100% true. Don't you fucking badmouth me. No, of the top one-hit wonders of all time.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was good. It was perfect. Ray has some things to say, but we know from this show that Ray has wrong opinions on everything. So.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Can Walter from Butler, Indiana, be the hero of the week?
Well, as funny as that segment was on John Oliver, it wasn't like it was from all over, different kinds of time. But I really hope number one that's a character someone's doing. Also, I want that guy on the show. Either way, let's go to Butler and let's ask for Walter. I love when he's like, I don't take medicine. I haven't been a doctor in 45 years. When it's my time, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go. I have a bunch of nominations this week.
Okay.
And I don't know. Hold on. Did I pick which one was gonna win?
That's a good question.
For the first one is just I don't know the Guardians marketing or whoever decided to do this whole thing where they option down mustard. Fucking hilarious. We talked about it twice already. It's very funny. I laughed legitimately hard when I saw that. Like I knew he wasn't winning, but when they put up an official press release saying that they optioned him to Lake County, that's very funny. That's hilarious. What I didn't like about the video you showed is that he won. I feel like that means he's going to be back real soon. I wanted him to like have to pay his dues and lose a bunch of races in there. And then eventually, I don't like that he won right away.
I thought the same thing.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't. When I said I don't like this, I was talking about the fact that he won. Because that means wish they're going to bring him back real soon. I was hoping they weren't going to bring him back till Dollar Dog Night when I'm there.
I was hoping they would change him to Bertman's.
I said the same thing to Ray. They need to fucking darken him up.
Oh, God.
You want to win? Hey, listen, you want to win more?
Out of context.
You want to win more
I've
races?
Ever heard.
Get darker. Listen again. If you want to win more foot races, get darker.
There are numbers to back up what Tim is saying. Over 75% of the NFL, the high performers are darkies.
Yes. And they prefer ballpark mustard. You want to win races, get darker. And we're talking about ballpark mustard.
Darker the berry, the sweeter the race. That's what I say.
Also, Myra Buna Silva is another nomination. This is a fight happening last weekend. I think it was the first fight. She had a girl's arm and the girl tapped and she let go. Listen, there's a couple other fights in this card where guys clearly knocked people out and then punched them a couple more times. It's hard to tell you not to do that because sometimes they don't get it right, but it just sucks when it happens because a guy's out and it sucks that they hit him again. But then you see shit like this where she let go because she tapped, and then number one, this girl who tapped didn't say anything, which is a bitch move.
Agreed.
She tapped and then at first she didn't say anything. And then when they said she tapped, she's like, oh, I didn't tap. And fucking Buena Silva cried. She's like, why are you trying to take the win from me? Blah, 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 blah. And she did. But she was doing the right thing. She's trying to be a good sport. And she almost got fucked for it.
Yeah,
but she didn't. They got it right. She tapped. They got it right. But she's a nomination for trying to be a good sport, man. It almost fucked me, but good for her trying to be a fucking good sport about it.
Even though the cunt that fucking tried to take the
win
from
fuck her. Fuck her.
Yeah, fuck her, dude. Like she's
that's like Ray Highclack of the week right there.
Hey, no. What's his name? The roid user. What's his fucking name?
Quinlan?
Yeah, Quinlan can. That's Quinlan level shit. Like you're a bitch.
It's not good.
At that point.
It's not good.
No, not a good look. Not a good look at all.
There's a guy. Oh man, where was this? I forget where it was. Golf course somewhere. Jim Kearney lost a Super Bowl ring again.
Damn.
And the second time this has happened, actually.
What?
Yeah.
Why
Fucking
would you
lost
wear your
it.
fucking Super Bowl ring, you idiot?
He lost it at a golf course. And this guy, Dylan Garcia, found it in the parking lot and returned it. So good for him, man. Listen, I would also return it. I mean, you see that, you're like, what am I going to do with this? You're actually telling me you would fucking keep it, knowing that whose it was. You would fucking keep it.
I'd find some people that could move it quick.
That's why you're not a good person.
You lose a Super Bowl ring in a fucking parking lot. That's on you, Chief.
I mean, you're fucking around, right? You're fucking around.
I mean, half and half.
Man, I really like.
Depending on how drunk I was, I might fucking move it.
Especially if you have it in your possession and you see on the internet that he's looking for it. You're like, nope, going to Vegas, bitches.
If he's offering a reward, then I'll be like, hey, but I'm not going to do it out of the kindness of my heart. That's a Super Bowl ring, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's his Super Bowl ring.
Good for him. You shouldn't.
He earned it. He has brain damage because of it. He fucking earned it. Probably.
Keep it in a case. That's what I would do. That bitch would never leave my house if I had a Super Bowl ring at all.
No, dude. If I was Tom Brady, I'd be wearing fucking all of them all the time.
Nope. Those things are too expensive. Those things are way too expensive. Fuck you, man.
It's the sentimental.
Plus, he earned it. Yes, but if you're that neglectful, like if you're that,
it slipped off of his hand, bro. He's old.
Why? Then why are you wearing it out?
Ray again. Ray, the chick who didn't tap, Quinlan, all the same person. Okay, they're basically in the same level.
Don't put me on that fucking loser's fucking
level. You just put yourself.
I don't use steroids or fuck people over like that.
Ray's the kind of person that could see someone drop $100 bill out of their hand and pick it up and be like, "Oh, it's on the ground. It's mine now." You saw who dropped it. That's 100%.
You want to hear a story real quick?
No, monster. What?
Okay, so
anyway, that guy's name was Dylan Garcia. He's also a nomination. Go ahead.
So I was at a gas station near my house, and all of a sudden a strong breeze happened, and a $20 bill went to my feet, like blew to my feet. It was almost like God blew it to me, like, you need this. This is yours. But all of a sudden I see a woman with a stack of money in her hand, crying. What do I do, Tim? I make this face. Fuck. No, you're going to make me be a good boy. And I handed her the money back. So I would absolutely take that ring, but not a $20 bill from a crying woman, okay?
Still a monster if you took the ring.
No! Keep your shit, motherfucker! Keep your shit!
I'm saying, you suck.
We all know this.
The Bad Habit Monster Truck team, they broke the speed record for monster truck. They went over. They're from Ohio. They went over 100 miles an hour in a monster truck. I don't know if they can go that fast. Apparently, they can.
I wouldn't want to be in that.
You strap a turbo or a supercharger on it, it's gonna go.
I guess, man. I guess the record was 100. They went like 101 in a monster truck. It's a Jeep Liberty, I think. The monster truck.
Of course it is. Of course it's a Jeep Liberty.
Next nomination, Aaron Lewis, for just completely devolving into Toby Keith. Like his new song's called "Not Made in China." And it's "I'm not made in China."
No. I will take the hit right now. You find that video and you send it to Thomas, and we're gonna listen to it because I want to hear this. I want to legitimately hear this.
I don't think I want
no
to watch
commentary, no nothing, and then judge it at the end because I'm not gonna lie, I'm intrigued. Just for the sideshow. I love Aaron Lewis. He was nice to me when I met him, so I'm like, it's one of those things where like I hear what he says and I'm like, God damn it, why are you making it hard to defend you? Why? You made me cry when I was a child, but yet fucking now he's Mr. America. Like, I don't need you to be that way. Don't need you that way. Keep singing great songs, you motherfucker.
All right. I think you're going to go about 45 seconds in to hear this, I think, because it's live. He's only from Play It Live.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
Give me 2 seconds.
Yes.
Oh, you know what?
Two joints. I fucking loved Stain, dude. Like,
as a Canadian, this is probably extra hilarious, honestly.
Probably. So it's sent. Let's get this fucking video up. I don't care if it's live or not, but this needs to be heard. Oh my God, I can't believe this.
Go about 45 seconds in before it starts playing.
Okay.
But yeah, 2 joints. Fucking Stain ruled when I was. I don't know how old you are,
No,
sir.
Me too.
Plus, you're
I
Canadian.
saw Stain twice. It was great. They're great. I now think like there's one point when if I heard Aaron Lewis is playing acoustic, I wanted to go for many times. I don't want to go anymore.
No.
Because it's a fucking rally now.
I would love to go just to witness what it is.
Just hope we just fucking play his songs.
I made a stain last night. Good to know.
Nice.
All right, yeah, let's do this. Hold on, no talking. Good so far.
You just said no talking.
Well, I ain't made in China from all the cheapest parts. And I ain't one for driving them imported foreign cars. I'm more like American muscle from 1966. Yeah, I ain't made in China. I'm American as it gets.
Saw that coming.
You just said no talking.
Do as I say, not as I do.
I will backfist you.
Damn.
Well, I ain't made by a Uyghur kid for pennies on the dollar. I'm made in the USA, it says so on my collar. I'm tried and true, red, white, and blue, and my roots run way too thick. Yeah, I ain't made in China, I'm American as it gets.
He's a patriot.
And I'm head over heart doing my part to love the flag.
All right,
Yeah,
cut
that
this
flag.
fucking shit off. Cut this shit off. I can't even joke about it anymore. Like, it's exactly what I thought it was gonna be.
Hardcore loving that flag.
Dude, that
Love
was
all over it.
that was American with eagle piss on it. Like that was
Yeah,
that
jizz,
was
man. Bald eagle jizz.
dude.
Yeah.
Not even piss. It's got to go everywhere. Like and have a good spray. And jizz can only go one direction. Piss can go multiple. Like that was so fucking hot. Like oh my god, hokey. Like hokey. That was the
Oh,
most
I know,
hokey
I know.
shit I've ever heard.
And now, at least his other stuff. He's a good writer usually, but this is
Yeah.
this is really fucking.
Country Boy, his
That's not
his
bad.
song
But-
Country Boy is a good song.
Now this one was definitely
Yeah.
cookie cutter pandering to that audience. He's not even
I'd
trying
be at
anymore.
the bar getting a beer during this song. Like, when are you gonna play the one Country Boy Can't Survive? Like, that would be me at the show.
You might as well just play "Proud to Be an American" by Lee Greenwood.
Hey, it's an okay song. No, it's shit, is what it is, Casey.
I have more nominations. Sue Bird.
Probably. Yeah, I saw him. The Netflix special. Yeah,
What?
I saw a lot of it at the Q. Believe it or not,
What are you talking about?
the Bill Burr special.
No, I said Sue Bird.
I don't even know who Sue Bird is.
Basketball player, women.
No.
Yeah, she's wrapping up her career, and I think she just played her last regular season home game. She's, I think, 41. She's still playing. Pretty good level, actually. She can keep playing if she wanted to. But she's done a lot for this sport for a long time. Just, shout out to. I mean, yeah, you just told me you don't know who she is. You can be quiet.
Well, no,
you
if
know
she's
that.
41 and she's dedicated herself as long as she has to the WNBA,
How do you know that?
Yeah,
She
she
just
deserves
started.
respect.
She just started. She was a doctor before this. She's played actually like 6 months in the NBA. 41. No, just my point is, if you I'm making it like I can say that, and you don't fucking know. Point is, you don't know anything about it. Fucking just.
But again, you said the age, and if she was she part of like the original like league lineup and everything, or? I don't know how long the WNBA has been around. It's been over 20 years.
25 years, I think.
Yeah.
No,
I remember when it was like Lisa.
16, and she went to UConn before that.
Who was it? Lisa Leslie?
I could beat. No, you
played for the
John.
Comets. Who is the star for the Comets back in the day? The Houston Comets.
Cheryl
Swoops. That, but wasn't there like Lisa Leslie or something like that? Was another
Lisa
one.
Leslie was in LA.
Okay, yeah, she was the tall white girl, right?
No, she's black. You're a mom. Just stop talking.
Who was the tall white girl that was in like the '90s WNBA?
Lisa,
for, like,
Lisa Lobo.
Lisa Lobo. That's it.
Just stop talking, Ray.
At least I knew Lisa Leslie, Cheryl Swoops, and fucking.
You said Lisa Leslie was white. I'm gonna bring that up a lot in this show.
Do you know how long it's been since I've watched the WNBA?
Don't care. All I care about is that you think Lisa Leslie is white. Let's get her on the show.
All right, I will say hi, Miss Leslie. You're a wonderful person, and
didn't know you were
you're
black.
not white.
And then leave. You're not white, and just leave.
that would actually be a funny bit to play on her.
Not for her, probably.
No, but to see what she would do, and then be like, "Whoa, no, we're fucking around. It's okay." Like,
I have more nominations, fam.
I know
this week. Dane Cook.
Yes.
Dane Cook got engaged.
Living the dream.
He's 50 years old. He got engaged to his 23-year-old girlfriend. A lot of people giving him shit. I think he's my hero.
Oh God, no.
Not only that, he's been dating this girl for 5 years.
I know.
Like since like the day she turned 18, and maybe a couple days before that, according to some people. So, hero status. Really. I mean, but his nomination because it's a little creepy. It's not too creepy. He's living the dream, and she's hot. So yeah, good for him. Like, it's not that weird. I don't think it's that weird.
Was she born when what's it called?
He was famous, probably.
No. I'm talking about probably actually.
Yeah.
To be honest with you,
23.
when Employee of the Month
that would
came
have
out.
been. She would have been alive, but she would have been a fucking toddler.
Okay, all right.
When it come out like 7, she would have been like.
Yeah.
23. I would have been 99. She would have been like 8.
Oh God.
Should have been my niece's age. Oh Lord.
Oh.
All right.
And I
have one
and I have
more.
something after Hero of the Week that I want to talk about with you guys. That's like a personal thing, but I want continue with your Hero of the Week.
Another nomination. Concert venue in Kent, Ohio, called the Outpost.
Oh God, yes.
They canceled Trapped.
Why?
Why?
Ticket sales?
No, because people freaked the fuck out because Trapped. Have you seen the Trapped tweets? It's fucking ridiculous.
Who gives a shit?
Everyone.
I don't. It's
They're
trapped.
the most hated band in the internet now.
Good for
Yeah,
them.
I mean, dude, no, he's like, this is fucking full on QAnon motherfucker. This guy.
Okay,
and says fucking
whatever.
racist shit too. Like, not okay stuff.
Can you
not okay.
still play still frame? Can you still play still frame well? I don't care
Just
what your
headstrong.
politics are.
What's
Shut
actually
up and
funny
play
is
the
how,
music.
how far the money have fallen, because I saw them in 2008 or 9. They were headlining and with supporting acts Red and Hailstorm. Hailstorm was opening for Trapped.
Yeah.
And now Trapped can't even get a gig in Kent, Ohio at the Outpost because they pissed so many people off.
It's Kent.
It's the complete opposite. It's happening everywhere. Apparently, it's not just Kent, but it's the complete opposite of what Eve 6 is doing. Eve 6 is being fucking awesome on the internet.
Well, yeah. The guy from Eve 6, his tweets are
Pretty great.
what dreams are made of. Like,
okay, so I think we're finally to it. Did I get through all the? I think I did. So this week's actual hero week.
drum roll.
Citi Field security in New York. The Met security at Citi Field. That's Citi Field, right? And in New York.
Yeah.
Because there was, I don't have the video, but there was a Braves fan yelling at 2 Mets fans, and they got up in the face, and then the Mets fans decided to fucking deck this guy in the face.
Good.
One at a time. Both Mets fans.
Good.
One, boom. You get him. Other Mets fan. Boom. Knocks him out cold. Out cold. This
Good.
Braves fan who didn't touch them, by the way. He didn't touch them.
Good.
So these 2 guys knocked him out.
Good.
Then the
It's a
security
Braves fan. He deserves it.
The security then threw out the Braves fan, and that's it.
That's how it should be.
He didn't touch anybody.
Yeah.
I don't even know who started the verbal argument, but those guys
Probably
fucking
the Braves fan.
knocked them out.
Oh,
They did not throw the Mets fans out. Completely
Thomas,
fine. You can
look
fucking
this
knock out away
video up.
fans.
I
It's
want to
fine.
watch this out of sheer pleasure. I hate Atlanta Braves fans. They're the shittiest fans in the history of the game besides fucking Chicago Cubs fans. Cubs fans are garbage. But Atlanta Braves fans, fuck you, dude. Like, I've told this story many times. I heckled Chipper Jones until he yelled fuck.
Oh, you are a monster. A terrible fucking sport.
No, me and my father hated Chipper Jones
What a
because
great player.
good for him. Fuck him and his
I'm
bullshit.
sending it to you, Thomas.
I was on YouTube looking it up.
Oh,
Well, we got the
tweet.
video.
I have the Twitter video. Which is,
okay.
And the Braves fans that we were around were some of the most snooty fucking jagoffs I've
I believe
ever
you.
seen in my fucking life. And we're right behind Braves dugouts. And we're 2 Pirates fans. And we make Chipper cleanly say fuck. And I'm like, yes, we broke you, bitch. And there's so many other Pirates fans that are just like, you're going to choke in the playoffs. You're going to choke. And then they won a World Series. And
Right.
as a Pirates fan, it bugs me that, like, the goddamn Cubs and the fucking bullshit Atlanta Braves have World Series before us. Like, it bugs me to no end. All right, here it comes. Oh, yeah. Beat his ass. Oh!
and the other guy fucking held him. As the other 2 guys
Hold on.
beat him up.
Thomas, go back. I want to see that's just straight. That was sadistic. Here it comes. Dude in black. Here it comes. Boom! Yeah, right on the fucking nose. Yes. Keep going, because they'll possibly have the security come through. Actually, that dude in the blue might be
that's all
security. Oh! Yeah. All right. Yeah. We're good. Yes. I have a newfound respect as a Pirates fan for Mets fans now. That makes me happy. Like, I'll buy a Mets fan at a drink because their fan base knocked out a fucking Atlanta Braves fan. That's so good. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. Too many T's on the show.
Just
Tim.
2.
It's too many for me. Okay.
298, 17 home runs, 86 RBIs for Chipper Jones. So I don't think he
Fuck
checked.
him.
Against the Pirates. Against the Pirates. So
yeah,
it didn't
fuck
work.
him. How about
It
that?
didn't work. It didn't work.
Piece of shit. Garbage.
Just saying, it didn't work.
So glad they lost to the Twins in 92. So glad they lost to the Twins in 92. Ugh. I am a diehard Pirates fan, and I don't know why, but it's just that.
I'm just saying, whatever you said didn't work. However, the one thing I talked about before that
thank you.
I am impressed by as Pirates fans is the whole the Johnny Cueto thing. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
That was funny. Anyway, that being said, the because they threw out just the Braves fan and not the guy who held him or the guy who punched him or the other guy who punched him, as the guy Mets fan held him. They didn't throw those guys out, but they threw the Braves fan out. So that's why City Field Security is this week's Hero of the Week. Go. Listen, did I do work today or what?
You did.
I did. I had a fucking top 15 list. I had a bunch of fucking nominations. I made a countdown.
You did. Oh, Thomas, have you not seen the countdown? You have not.
No, I didn't see it.
Oh my god,
said
it's
it
in the
to him.
brand. It's in the brand.
I said it to him earlier.
You should.
I didn't know
and
it
it's
wasn't gonna be
down by. It's in the video section. I think we should play it for Thomas
I'll play it. It's fine.
because this is going to be our permanent countdown from now
No,
on.
I got to make a new one.
But yeah, you gotta hot dog it first. But like, I want this to be our official countdown.
No 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 no
And our new
I was getting sick of the old countdown. I was really tired of it.
Thomas is okay. I want everybody to know that's on record. Braves racist name BLM has been notified. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
listen.
Change
As a
the Braves.
Guardians fan, I can talk shit now.
Yes.
Because, we changed ours.
Oh yeah.
What is this, Thomas? 4?
6. I mean 7.
4.
Mm.
All right,
What the
5.
fuck was that? 7.
No, 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 no.
It's a catchy tune too.
Right?
That's the
I
sad
thought
Right.
part. It's an earworm. Like I'm gonna be at work tomorrow. Na 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 na.
Okay.
And if you're new to Bro Plata, leave us a like, share, and subscribe, you sexy bitches.
All right, this is the last one.
Okay.
I want to thank 1800 for providing the tequila of choice.
They
Are we
should
all doing
sponsor us.
1800 now? Yeah, we should get a sponsor. Took us a year and a half, but we all got the same tequila.
Fuck yeah.
Dunzo, finito.
That's 5.
That was 8, bro.
That was
Good
8.
job.
You
Good job, Thomas. I'm proud of you.
Don't use your white
I'm
privilege
not.
above him.
I'm not.
Fucking whites up. We have a white man.
Ooh.
What do you got? Oh, you guys are watching. Are you watching the fucking whatever it's called, Contender Series? Yeah, we're not.
Yeah, we're not watching that, sadly.
I saw the Guards one. That's all I care about.
But before we go, I want to ask you guys this question.
Sorry.
It got kind of awkward
Only on Wednesdays.
while we watched UFC at my buddy's house. I started me and his girlfriend got
Stoned.
No, me and him
Naked.
got stoned for sure.
Naked.
But we got
Without
milkshakes.
him.
She
Okay.
ordered her treat. I offered to pay for, give her some money for it. She said no. All right, I'll do that. But then the topic of sharing straws came up. Yeah, thank you. Your face gives it away right there. Like a friend sharing a drink with your friend to
Even
me.
before fucking COVID.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, it's not. Disease has nothing to do with it. It's up here where you're like, that just doesn't sound right. It's almost like making out with you. And if you're my friend, there's no way I want to kiss you. Like, ew.
I've always been anti that. They called me a germaphobe before COVID. They don't call me that anymore.
See, I'll shit.
But I've always been. I fucking hate that.
And I gave this description. It's like a girl that I'm seeing. If I'm fucking you and eating your snatch, I'll share anything with you. Yeah, like I'll share with you because at least we're doing some weird shit, right? But like a friend, like a guy friend, me and him sharing like a straw is the most disgusting thing I've ever could think of.
I'm with you. I've always been weird about that kind of stuff. It's fucking gross. Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah, girls, women, whatever, fine. I understand we're on a date and you want to share a malted, whatever. I'm fine with that. But I got a visceral disgust in my chest when my buddy was like, "Hey, can I have a thing?" I'm like, no. I actually had to tell my friend no because he wanted to try my thing. I'm like, no.
I'm like, get a fucking spoon, maybe. And
or get your own straw.
Yeah,
if you had
I
your
wouldn't
own
even want to do
straw,
that. I would no milkshake. I would just scoop some out for him.
Yeah, probably. I think that's a good option.
Aaron Lewis should do it. Okay, sure.
That would be.
It would be funny.
I'll pay for that. I'll pay for the studio time.
It would be funny, but I don't get to do my verse till after he.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm just burping like a bitch.
Oh, I saw you twitch. I'm like, no, not puking. No.
You never worry when I twitch.
That you were born with that though.
Right.
You were born with that, and it's a legitimate medical excuse, diagnosis. So, how can I not say okay? But no, yeah, that to me, when he said that, I've never been so disgusted in my life. And here's the funny part: the motherfucker messaged me about it, where he was like, "Oh, I'm disgusting" or whatever. I'm like, no. Here's why, and I voice.
It's the same guy who got mad at you because you weren't in enough pictures together. Listen, it's just adding up, and I like the guy. It's just I'll say it. I don't like talking bad about people behind their back. Both those things are weird, man.
Well, once he heard what I said, what I meant via voice message, because I sent it that way, totally got it.
Oh, okay,
understood. No, yeah, he understood exactly where I was coming from. That's the thing with me and him. We have some stuff where we kind of fight about, but we understand each other. For some reason, we've been through a lot together. I introduced him to mixed martial arts. He wouldn't be a UFC fan without me. And I take pride in that as a fan of MMA, turning on a dude where I can be like, this fucker gets it. This fucker gets yes. And then sometimes he does things like root for Habib over Conor. And I'm like, I can't be with you on that. He started the whole, if it wasn't for Habib, the bus wouldn't happen. Honestly, if it wasn't for Habib, the bus wouldn't happen.
I was just watching Thomas fall asleep.
I ain't falling asleep. I'm good. Leave me alone, Tim. I'm injured now.
No, man. I'm just happy you're here.
Yeah,
I said I'm injured. That ain't what I wanted to
episode and a half or more, man. I miss you. Okay, so I'm glad you're here.
Miss you guys too.
Well, you were doing the legitimate shit, and you're getting credit.
No,
for
for
it.
sure.
So,
no, that's dope.
It's
fine, but it's.
And I had some family issues last week.
I'm sorry.
Yes, yeah, we talked about it, and a lot of people in the chat when you weren't here gave you some props, and yeah, everybody was. respectful of what happened. So it's
But to lighten it up, because I want to stay on that. Dayton has a lot of open roads. I got to drive a Hellcat, an 800 horsepower Hellcat down in Dayton while I was down there for that. It was so much fun, dude.
I bet, man. Like, especially like the area surrounding Dayton is just like, I think there was like a World of Liquor store or something on that highway where it just goes for miles without seeing shit.
Yeah.
I love when I drove to Dayton from Cincinnati years ago. I enjoyed it because it was just like open road and like scenery that you were like, we don't really get this in fucking Cleveland. Like, nice. But yeah, Dayton especially. I mean, Dayton was one of the most rough open mics I ever did.
You went all the way down there for an open mic? I can't talk.
I understood it. It's fine.
I went. I was actually there for corporate training for Terminex when I was working there.
Okay.
In Cincinnati, so we were staying in like a place where they did like a soft open on their like restaurant that they had. It was decent food, like it was pretty good. But like I got to be able to go to like Cincinnati, Dayton for an open mic that was in some like shitty sports bar, and everybody was comics. I think one person was like a normal, like a civilian in the whole thing.
A normie.
Yeah, normie. somebody who enjoys what we do, but has a regular life with possibly a family. Who knows?
Mainstreamer, we call them.
Mainstreamer. I like that, actually. My opening line, though, I'll never forget it, was if you were to tell me 2 years into stand-up comedy, I'd be doing an open mic at a bar next to a car manufacturing plant, I'd say you were right. That's exactly where I belong right now. But it was, and Cincinnati's comedy scene at the time when I went down there was fucking on fire, dude. You can go to a bunch of places. But yeah, shout out to the Cincinnati comedy scene. Love them.
That's where Ebony's going and getting her heat. She's getting a lot of heat down south, New York, Pennsylvania. She's getting a lot of heat there. She's doing her last comedy show next Wednesday, which I'm not going to be able to go. It's going to be a lingerie and laughs. And she's supposed to wear lingerie. I'm not going to be able to go. This is going to be interesting. Only in Parma. Only in fucking Parma.
Yeah.
They used to do the underwear show in Kent at Stone Tavern.
Oh, shit.
And John Bruton had Make 'em Laugh Mondays. He would do a Magic Mike show where you had to do a set shirtless, no matter what you look like. If you were doing a set, you had to go do Magic Mike shirtless shit. And Eric Cribley, we mentioned him earlier in the show, went on and looked exactly like Eric Cribley should without a shirt, and apparently rocked the place. Like fucking destroyed. I didn't see it. I think I was in Colorado at the time. Or no. I just didn't go to that show. But when I saw it, I was like, holy fuck, that's hilarious, dude.
Yeah, Cribley was a killer.
Just that big hobo Joe. Thomas, you remember, did you ever watch like Pro Wrestling Ohio back in the day on like Sports Time Ohio?
Yeah, for a second.
You remember the homeless guy by the hobo Joe character?
Yeah.
That's one of our friends. That's a former stand-up comic named Eric Cribley who, the Hobo Joe was a comic and probably one of the best joke writers I've ever seen when it came to like how he would stick shit in perfectly.
Yeah, he was pretty hilarious. It kind of sucks he stopped. It really sucks he stopped.
Well, I was actually I booked his last show. Did I ever tell you that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he there was another guy. Shout out to Isaac Pastrana, by the way. Isaac, you're the man.
Hey, the guy that chopped me.
Hey, yes. Isaac is the man. We all know he is.
We're done. I'm hungry.
I mean, hold on. I'm telling a story.
Tell it quick. No one's listening. Hurry up.
We have people, you fuck.
It's me. It's me. My phone's on.
True. Okay, that's
Just
fine.
me.
It was at the Eastland Inn. and Isaac was a pro wrestler, and so Eric and Isaac knew each other from Cleveland wrestling, and he was like, "Hey, is it this way to cut so you bleed without it looking like anything?" And Eric bladed himself like pro wrestling style.
Of course he would. Of course he would.
And fucking Isaac came up to me and was like, "Dude, I think he's gonna use a blade." I'm like, "What? Why is he gonna use a fucking blade?" He goes up. I walk out of the room because I'm kind of mad that he's bleeding at this point. And I go to smoke a cigarette, and our buddy Dan Brown, who was featuring that night at the show I was putting on, told me, "Hey, he only did about a minute and a half and walked out." And I've forgiven Eric, obviously, for what happened, just because knowing what he was going through at the time, he needed to kind of find himself, and luckily he's done that, and he's pulled himself together, which is good. So, but yeah, that was Eric's last show. Which is poetic to me as a wrestling fan. Like, I had Hobo Joe's last comedy show. Like, it's funny to me. So, but yeah, love Eric Cribble.
Were you at Kent where he punched the guy while he was on stage and then finished?
Damn.
That?
Yes, I was. I was there with the guy. It was he was wearing some high vis like shirt and was just being a drunk fucking meth head. And, oh no, I don't think it ended in. No, it did end in violence. Yeah. Because they were jawing at each other the entire time at Eurogyro. Yeah, I was there for that.
That guy, he punched him at Stone Tavern, then he finished his set. All right, anyway, I'm tired.
Never mind. All right, we're going to end because Tim is tired. I'm kind of drunk. Thomas is probably drunk as well.
Should be.
All right, as long as you're tipsy, I'm fine with it.
Yeah. Now I make the bomb ass steak. We'll be good.
Yeah, you get it. But yes, we appreciate every single one of you every week. We do this Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're in your truck,
You just said 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Fucking get it together.
Pacific. Shh.
Don't you shush me. I fucking corrected you. People are going to be confused as fuck.
Nah.
Whoosh.
I'm going to do what every woman hates.
Shoes, please.
Stop it.
So
We
from
are
now on just
Bro Plata, and as always, we never encourage you to be us, but there is one person that you need to be like, and that is
John
always
Daly.
be not only John Daly, but be Don Fry.
No.